Oh shit! I should have got an energy drink.
Oh no, we're back for more antics. This smells like crit crew.
I thought ahead.
We'll launch into the recap here. So last session, let's see, you guys, we found out what happened to Flay. Callista tried to make his skunk friend come with her. Hugh wasn't having it. She discovered an old friend, the Triton Aaron from many moons ago, who was on the ship with Captain Sarah when it was beckoned, and then you guys just left. So he decided to stay behind and look for you. So he is along with you coming back to Best Bluff. And he prayed to his God to see about resurrecting, doing something with Fled, and didn't get an answer. Meanwhile, Stephen, Og, and Nigel went to the Temple of Bahamut, were checking things out, got run into by an old friend of Nigel's, little Miss Natty Scarjo. He wasn't having that at all. She was happy to see him. He kind of shunned her rudely, very rudely. She's back with working with a physician because it's what she needed to do since Dan Claw left. Didn't have a whole lot of information beyond that. The big takeaways from last session is Og finally found out what the Nucks do, all of the secrets behind them. Just machine gun hammer fisted Steven when he threw that crit during training. And now Steven has a broken hand to go with his broken leg. And at the very end, you guys did a little snooze session at the temple with the priestesses and everyone around, and your friend Genevieve was able to find out what's been given Og the sleepies, and apparently he's had a night hag on his ass since you guys ended Gran. That's where we're at. Callista had just gotten back to Best Bluff. Nigel, Theo, and Og were all hanging out and sleeping. And I'm gonna back up just slightly. Callista, I'm gonna have you, as you're coming into town, throw a perception for me. I'm gonna throw one for Aaron as well, so you can kind of see what's going on when you come back into town. You return the horse that you rented without problem. Nothing was going on with that, so you're good to go. All right.
15.
15. All right. You come into town, and there's a little more hustle and bustle as you're getting in there. Doesn't look. It's all kind of in the like the merchant area. There are like the staple merchants. There are traveling merchants that come into here as well. But it looks like there are a lot of townspeople that are trying to basically tell specific merchants to get the hell out, like get your shit and get out. Like especially the traveling ones, they're like trying to get them out of there. Like there's no, from what you can tell, there's no common thread. It just looks like chaotic in certain sections. So you're just like kind of looking to see what's going on. Aaron is with you, checking to see what's going on too. And he leans over to you at one point and just says, Callista, I don't know if you have any insight, but it seems that I'm getting a lot of glances as we're coming into town.
Perhaps you'd like to step in the cart. I believe that the townspeople have prejudices against those who may dwell beneath the water. I'm not sure what the issue is, but if you would feel more comfortable, you're welcome to get in the cart until we can get to our destination to meet with the group.
I'm very comfortable up here. I just didn't know if there was a specific reason. If anyone has a problem, I'm happy to talk with them about it.
I know you'll handle yourself very respectably, but yes, I believe there are some underlying tensions in this town.
Okay. All right. You guys make it back to the Claw and the Caw. Cuddle delivers the message that Nigel gave him, just basically saying, hang out here, meet in the morning at the Temple of Bahamut. So you just park the cart outside the Claw and Caw. Is there anywhere particular you want to put it, or just keep it nearby on hand?
Nearby on hand.
Okay.
And as
Just out of
soon
curiosity, the Claw and the Claw doesn't have like a side courtyard or anything, does it? Is it just like wedged in between buildings or something?
I would say it's probably if it is in like kind of a
It has one
linked
stable.
area.
I would say it has a stable in the back. Not like a well-kept stable, but it has something.
Why would you say it has a stable?
I would 100% feel like Dan Claw would have a horse. And if Nigel had a cart, I feel like he would have had horses around.
All right. There is a small, not well-kept stable in the back that will hold the horse.
how convenient. So as soon as the curfew's lifted, I'll be taking my way over to the Temple of Bahamut to meet them with Fle's
I
body.
thought we told her that we were at. I thought we told Cuddle that we were at the Temple of Bahamut, and then just for her to wait for us at the Claw and Claw.
Oh,
The
I
message
don't.
that you just said was
I
not.
know Nathan said wrong. I believe.
I thought it was that you guys were meeting at the
Yeah,
temple.
we're not meeting at the temple. That'd be
Okay.
Yeah, we were going to finish the stuff up in the temple and have her meet us at the Claw and Claw.
All right. Are we
Lister
agreed?
heard meet at the temple. So
Are we agreed?
Okay.
Stephen, Og, anything to add into this? You were there.
Og doesn't remember.
Okay.
I thought we were.
Whatever,
I
don't
thought
care.
because I
I'm
think
just-
my Stephen's concern. We hadn't even mentioned the temple before she left, and the original plan was to meet back at the Claw. So I think
Okay,
we
that's
would
fine.
do our stuff and then told
Okay.
her to meet us there.
Okay. That's fine. All right, Callista, sleepy time. Are you staying up to do anything, or are you just? I mean, there are the magical wards on this place. Cuddle's there. It's you and Aaron. Are you just sleeping?
Practice my. I'm gonna try my jewel crafting this time because.
Oh goodness, go for it.
What is that? What did we decide that was?
Oh hell, how long ago was that?
Like Baylor.
Yeah,
That was a
I
while.
know.
That was
It was
like
like
September.
immediately after Baylor.
In
and then
game
you-
time, it was like a week and a half ago.
Right?
In real
If-
time, it was
if
like
that.
August or September.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I don't remember. I'll have to look into it. We'll come back to it. I'll have you roll out of game for that, Callista.
All right. Cool.
What I will have you roll for, though, is when you're doing all this stuff at night, go ahead and roll me another perception check.
Perception.
See what's going on.
That is a 14.
14. You, as you're practicing your stuff, nighttime falls, curfew's enacted. Cuddle sleeps like a baby. He doesn't want to deal with anything. He just goes to sleep because he's been dealing with this every single night because he lives here. But you start hearing things outside of the Claw and Caw.
Zombie flair.
It just it's a very small claw scratching against the. No, I'm kidding.
You had me.
It's
You
like
had me, and I was
Pet
like,
Cemetery.
huh?
It's Pet Cemetery. It's Gage, but Fle.
Zombie animal, yes.
You hear yeah, something is moving around outside of the building. Couple things as you kind of pay attention and listen. Aaron definitely hears it as well. He's stirred from his sleep. It sounds like, it doesn't necessarily sound like a person. It sounds like something more beastly.
Oren, what do you think that is?
Well, I don't think it's human.
Let's go check it out.
Are you sure? Isn't there? I thought Cuddle said there was a curfew and things have been happening outside. I'm happy to go if you're going.
Well, we're not going beyond the door. We're seeing what's what.
Are there a bunch of broken windows in that place?
No.
Yeah, I mean the place is like banged up.
Well,
You can
sir,
look
let's take a-
outside or you can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my head out the window and look outside.
Okay. Do you want to re-roll or do you want to use your 14?
I want to re-roll.
Okay.
1.
Oh no,
Elizabeth
better,
said both
better.
on fire.
That's an 8.
It's an 8. Oh goodness. Better than Aaron. You get a 5. You go to the windows and you're looking out. You can't quite see anything that's coming from where the windows are. You can still hear things kind of shifting around, kind of a little bit of like, feet dragging on the cobblestone and the cement and stuff like that, concrete, just so it's not like footfalls like boots. It's something like kind of scraping against it. You don't see anything. So from where you are in the windows, you can't really see crap. If you want to find out what it is, going outside would be best.
What objects are within reach of the window? Like if I stuck my arm out the window, what can I reach? What can I touch?
I would say it's probably at least boarded up good enough to where people just can't reach inside the building. And even if there was enough space, the wards would probably prevent it.
You might want to wake up Cuddle to undo any wards to not make sure you don't zap yourself again.
Or she could stick her arm out and lose it.
I would like to.
Just attach Fled's arm on it, then you'll
Yeah.
always have him with you.
Yes.
God.
Just a little chicken foot around a necklace kind of thing. Ugh. How close
It's
is the
like a
window to
thing
the door?
longer, but like with Fled's arms on the end of it.
I'm sorry, Callista, what?
How close is the window to the door? Like the
How close
closest
is the window to the door? Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, there's like a window on each side of the main entrance that are right there. And you guys probably went like, he went to one, you went to the other one.
All right, so Oren, get ready. I'm going to throw the door open and then we're going to see what we can see. And I'm going to reach over to the window and touch the boards or whatever's covering the window and
Okay.
cast light. So that way that whole thing illuminates and
Okay.
then swing this door open real fast because the doorway would be in the dark, not where the light's coming from. Right?
Perfect. I love it. Okay. Aaron doesn't see a whole lot of anything when the door opens up. I'll just say for ease of everything, Cuddle told you how to disarm the little security system here. So you touch light, opens up the door. He didn't quite see anything, but you heard something like shift and move once the light hit. It's going around the building.
The
Is there
horses.
another enters that way, or the door that way?
Hmm?
Is there another like entrance the direction it's going?
I'm sure there's probably a back door that goes like kind of near the stable area.
And it sounds like it's headed that way.
It went around the corner, so yeah, it's not at the front, so it may be going around the back.
Stay here, and then I dash to the back and fling open that door while nearby window light again.
Okay, if you're by yourself, you roll perception for me then. So Orange is hanging out at the front door.
Or is making sure it doesn't go that way.
Sure.
That's a 9. I'm doing great today.
Okay.
So
From where you are and the door is, it basically when it opens up, it just goes into the small stable area. So it probably freaks the horse out a little bit. And it's probably fairly narrow for the stable area, and then opens up into the like the alleyway that's back there. So you see that the horse is still in the stable. Nothing really else is in there for right now. And you see the cart. But that's all you see at the moment.
And I can't see the alleyway because the cart's blocking it.
Yeah, it's fairly narrow from like to get back there. You can walk back there and then it will open up into
I'll walk
the
back
alley.
there.
You're walking back? Okay.
Mhm.
As you are walking back there, you see very easily and hear that the cart kind of shifts a little bit. Like something is either on the cart, around the cart, in the cart, but it sure just is like,
Touch the cart and cast light, and then head back to the door.
See, you would never survive a horror movie.
No,
No.
no.
okay.
So the cart will be illuminated, like outside and inside, like.
Look up light and see how big of a thing can be illuminated, because I'm pretty sure it's only like a 5-foot piece of something.
10 feet in any dimension.
Okay, so one side of this cart is going to light up and it's your side. So there's even more light coming at you now.
So you touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension. So a 10-foot wide
In
Right.
any dimension.
in any dimension. Until the spell ends, the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Doesn't Callista have dark vision?
Yeah.
I
He
do.
does.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay, so you touch this thing, it lights up, and you just bolt back to the door.
I back up so that way I can still see the cart. I don't turn my back on the cart, and I just see what shakes while calling for Orin.
Okay. You call for Orin. You don't quite see anything, because if you're backing up into that narrow section again of like the stable. So as you call for Orin, you hear his kind of armor start clanking, but it's not going through the shop, it's going around the
Question.
building to the side. Yes.
If you target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, that creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw to avoid the spell. Would that, if it's in the cart or on the cart, would that be held or worn?
No. What spell are you thinking about?
It's light. That's the spell light. That's one of the,
You have to make a dex save to keep holding something?
you have to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid the spell, to avoid being affected by the spell.
But didn't you touch the cart?
I did. So, but if it's.
Oh, are
if
you
it's
wanted,
in-
is it like something like, will it blind it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so, because then it would specifically say blinding.
But it would cast light on it if it was considered to be held or worn by that creature. Like if it's in the cart.
So the creature would be lit
Light.
up as well if it was
Right.
holding.
Oh, no, I don't.
Technically, yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, I
well,
would say if Steven is
Just
in the
trying to think
bathtub and
every
you touch
little
the
bit of
bathtub to
science
light
out
it
of
up,
it.
is Steven gonna then shed this light? No, I
Okay, cool.
don't think that would be it.
Sorry.
He's just trying to
No,
eat
that's
every part of the spell, like the buffalo. But spells.
Okay, all
Which is
right.
why whenever Lacey does any spell stuff, I'm like, I'm going to check out for 5 minutes while she's not what she's doing.
All right. All right, I'll speed this up. So
Like, where are we? What are we doing?
What's happening?
Yeah.
You touch it,
What
it
day
lights up. What it's Thursday. You touch the thing, you back up, you call for Arn, you hear him start to run, the cart starts to shake more, and then you can hear something kind of exit out of the cart, out of the back of the cart. So something was in there, and that's why it was shaking a little bit. Once it lit up that wall or that you touched, it probably lit up the inside too, and whatever's in there bolted. Aaron turns the corner and sees what this thing is and starts to kind of run down the alley in pursuit. And he says, I see it, it's going this way. And he starts to run. You follow him? Okay. As you guys are running, you're kind of going through a couple different alleyways, following it as best you can. It is not lit up, but Aaron got a very good glimpse of this thing. So I'll say he goes around the corner again and he loses it. So you're following it for a bit, and as you're trying to follow him, he eventually like stops at kind of like a fork and comes up as you come up behind him. He just says, "I don't know which way."
No clue. Um,
He rolled a 4, so that wasn't going to do it.
Shit.
do I roll perception? Can I
Go for
tell
it.
if-
You can roll perception if you want to try to hear anything or see
Well,
anything
could
that's
also-
coming behind.
8.
You could also ask Orin what he saw.
What did you see?
It was something bestial. It was on 2 feet, very tall,
Very
very
tall.
hairy, was carrying something.
Was carrying something. What size something?
By the size of a dead kobold.
It looked like he was
It was
carrying.
something small in comparison to this thing. He had it was in one of its giant claws. I couldn't
Would it
quite
be
tell
the
what it
size
was.
of a kobold? Small corpse?
It could have. Yes,
Let's
it
go
could
back.
have been.
Let's go back.
As you guys are walking back, roll one more. Damn it, Aaron. You got a 5 again. So you're walking back. He's still listening. He's kind of looking over his shoulder. He doesn't see anything. Do you want to roll another one as you're coming back?
Perception, yeah. Let's
Go
see
for
if
it.
it's any better. 11.
11. Okay. As you are kind of coming around the last corner back to the cart, you can see the light from the cart that's there. You turn around the corner, you see the light from the cart is still going, and you see someone standing next to your cart. Well, not your cart. It's not your cart. The cart. Hooded
Perception
figure,
tell me.
robed.
Hooded figure.
Hooded figure.
What color?
Sorry, not robed. Hooded, cloaked. That's what I meant. Cloaked figure, not robed.
Who goes there? I call out who
Well,
goes there. and I
new
roll
member, would
perception.
you like to respond?
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi.
That's our cart. Can I help you?
I thought this was a communal cart. I'm sorry. I've been looking around for a while now. Yeah, did you see that come by here? What was that?
What was that? I think it took the corpse of my friend. Did you get a glimpse of it?
There was a corpse in there.
There was one. Is there not one there now?
This is a pretty empty communal cart looking to me. So yeah.
I'm sorry. Who are you exactly?
Oh, I am Aspero.
Aspero.
Yeah.
Well, Aspero. It's not a communal cart. It's a cart that myself and my compatriots use. But
I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. Yeah.
well, no. What are you looking to do? Why are you looking to find a cart to reside in?
Oh, it's been a long day. I have not been able to find a good place to set up before the nighttime quarantine dropped, and I'm trying to find some place to, hunker down for a while.
Oh, well, friend, if you have no place to stay, perhaps you could stay with us.
Is that all right with you guys? I mean, you're not down for the communal, cart. Is communal sleeping okay? What are we doing here?
Well, considering there was something just in that cart that was very large and took a corpse, that may not be the best option. Callista, I think it would
That's awesome.
only be it would only be generous of us and kind to invite this person in.
Cart's also had a dead body in it for 12 hours.
We do have opening, so welcome, I suppose.
Thank you.
We have an opening.
So as it happens, he walks
Callista
in
needs a new
and
slave.
the hood comes down. You see a leonin, a lion folk that strangely has no hair. Aspera has a bad case of alopecia, but he's dudded up in armor. He's got a spear. He looks like he can handle himself. And Aaron seems to think that he's a trustworthy guy. And it's only hospitable and nice and neighborly to invite someone in that has no shelter.
Or hair.
Come on, people.
I suppose.
So you guys come in. Cuddle's still sleeping. He doesn't. He's used to all this crap, so he's still sleeping. Night goes by.
Aspera should just sleep right in front of Cuddle.
Curl up.
Right in front of the hearth.
Curl up in a little ball.
Yes.
So you guys, you hunker down for the night. Callista resets the security system. Dun, 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 dun. Aspero has joined your party.
Oh,
I thought we leveled up.
No.
That's the level up sound.
Yes, all it took was running in the alleys. That's all it took, and casting the light spell 19 times. That's all it took to level up.
You can't use the same sound. That's just
Yeah,
not-
that's the
too
wrong
confusing.
sound, bud.
That's victory. That
Okay.
is victory.
All right.
That's not level up.
Okay.
All right. Night goes by. You guys sleep soundly. Nothing else is really heard outside of the cart. You can guess that maybe whatever is out there smelled a dead body and decided, I want that.
Yeah, I was wondering if a Goldcliff has a coyote problem.
Has a something problem.
Yeah.
You just can't quite tell what it is. Aaron tells you when it came around the corner and it darted out of the cart, it was something pretty large. It was covered in fur. It was standing on 2 feet. It
Oh,
had
tight, it's a
Flez's
bugbear.
body in its hand. So it carried him
It's tall
without.
and skinny.
Was it tall and skinny?
That's what she
Ooh.
said.
All right. But yeah, he lets you guys know what it was. He couldn't quite tell what it was. It could be it's definitely bestial, monstrous. Could be
The main
something.
ad.
So wake up, everyone. Nigel, Stephen, Og, you guys are up
Okay.
from your night of.
He's like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right, Nigel's ready to go.
Yeah, okay. So we wake up. The first thing that comes, son of a bitch. You know what? Fuck this. I'm fucking done.
With
Steven,
what I might ask? Yes.
I'm about to show you. Fuck this. Stephen Og. I got to show y'all something, but I'd rather just do it like once than like 8 times. So let's go back to the claw. I got to show Cuddle and Callista and our little kobold friend, who I imagine she totally found and like is with her now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess let's go.
Yeah, and he's just walking his little penguin ass out of the church and beelining straight to the conclaw.
Cool. All right. Fuck it. You're there.
Okay.
I'm not having you roll anything. Go for it. Yeah, you guys show up. Nigel, Stephen, Og, you show up. And you see the cart is there now. The horse is back. Callista and is there. Nigel, you see as you walk in a friendly Triton face that you haven't seen in months. And he does it.
Hey, you're in my house. What's going on?
I saw Callista on the side of the road once we recovered your cart and offered my assistance. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm about to fucking reveal some like big secrets. So hey, you know what? Fuck it. Join us.
Wonderful. I'm happy
Wait.
to be here. We also have
What's with the naked cat person?
Oh, he required some assistance last night. He was called out after the curfew. So
we're just taking
there's something
praise
bad
now.
in this town at night. I don't know if you knew that, Nigel.
But they also don't like and then he just kind of like waves his entire hand like they don't like y'all here right now.
I gathered that upon entering.
so
Eyes
we're
were
gonna-
on me a lot.
We're going to cover all this up next time we go out. I don't know how they deal with cat people, but like we'll figure that out when we get there.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary.
Hey, Callista, where's our little kobold friend?
Our friend Flair passed. Oren was there when I found the body, and we've
How did it
carried his body
happen?
back.
Yeah. What do you mean he passed? We left him with food, protection, a cart, and I told him he did a good job before we left. What do you mean he's passed?
It
All
was a
I
very
can
gruesome
say-
sight, to be honest. Puncture wounds all over his body. A lot of his jaw was missing. It was very strange. It was not. I wouldn't recommend seeing it. It's honestly, it's probably a good thing that you won't get the chance to.
Did you at least burn the body and pay your final respects?
He's very, very particular about being burned.
I do remember when we were in Rockport.
So you immediately burned his body, right?
I intended to bring his body to the Temple of Bahamut, along with the medallion that I left him, to burn his body in peace with all the proper rites. Before the dragon
gonna
god
resurrect him.
he so
We're
worshipped.
going to resurrect him.
Of course not. I don't have the power to do that.
Callista, how dare
deserved
you?
the
Why are you
respect.
lying? You asked me to see if there was anything I could do. I asked Rao. Unfortunately, I did not get a response. I do apologize that I was not able to help, but you told me that you wanted
That's
to
okay. And what was your
potentially-
name? I
did.
don't
In my
think we've
grief,
met
I-
before.
Oh yeah, Steven. This
Oh,
is
I
Oren.
apologize. My name is Oren Whitecap. It's very nice to meet you. I have been on an adventure with Callista and Nigel before on a ship with Captain Sarah, and we were summoned. And when we arrived, no one was there. Captain Sarah had business to attend to, but I couldn't leave friends in need, so I decided to wait and see if I could find them.
Well, that's
Yeah,
very
that's
big of you.
totally on
Or
our
to
part.
wait after I
But yeah,
summoned them.
Yeah, Oren. This is Og. He's our orc friend.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you.
Cat person.
Thank you.
Like, what's your name? I'm Nigel. Again, this is
So
Steven.
I'm Steven. Yeah,
Og.
this is Nigel. Yes, we're both short and ugly, but it's okay.
I'm Astro. I'm up here, just checking stuff out. Trying to pick up some rumors. Seems like you guys have been through a lot lately.
Quite a bit, yes. Quite a
There's
bit.
been some trauma. There's been some trauma on all fronts.
Speaking of trauma,
It's been a hell of a week. We'll
everybody,
just
let's
put it
go
that way.
outside real quick. Cuddle, I gotta show you something too.
Outside.
Outside, yeah. Like, so
Uh,
we're gonna go back to like a little stable area.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Starting to worry that Nigel's just going to show us his weird, like, corkscrew penguin dick.
He's gonna open
Oh!
his mouth and show you the weird fucking.
Open your mouth and close your eyes.
Ew, why would you go there?
Okay. So, so Cuddle's outside with us.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, not necessarily you, Ord, and Aspro, just met you. You seem like a fine person, but right now, except for maybe my father and sometimes Scarjo, these are the only people I really care about. And I've been hiding something, so I really think I need to get this off my chest. And for like the first time, without any let me see. I want to make sure I'm saying the right word. Bum, 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 bum. Without any prestidigitation, Nigel sticks his hand up, points it at a barrel of hay, and fires an eldritch blast. So you can see, might have made a pact with a what's the best word for it? A cosmic demon, and he gave me some new powers, but he's kind of a dick.
Yeah,
To
they
be honest.
usually are. I could have told you that.
Well, I just died, and it seemed like a good idea at the time to take his powers. And
Not the best plan. Wow.
Does this have anything to do with Abe?
No, Abe's a completely other like weird thing we need to deal with at some other point. This is more the the blasts and the telepathy and the not
So is this your real magic that you keep saying that you've learned is
yeah, no,
given
I
to
totally
you
made
by
pact
a
with
demon?
You haven't
cosmic
been reading those books at all, have you?
No, I didn't read any of them. I just I
Nope.
saw a way to kind of skip all the learning and just went straight for power.
You know, that doesn't surprise me. It
dirty.
should, but it doesn't surprise me.
And you know what? It seemed like the right idea at the time, but then yeah, my what are they called, Nathan? Benefactor?
Patron.
My patron, yeah, my patron's always trying to bring me down. He's always telling me how lonely I am and how sad I am. I'm not that lonely. I got Stephen, I got Og, Callista when she's not trying to, be a slave owner, but and got my buddy Cuddle here, and gonna find my dad, so that's cool. Aspro, you seem neat. Oren, you're kind of like a stick in the mud, but hey, you do your thing.
Orange, excellent
I
counterpoint.
may be a
to you,
stick in the
Nigel, and
mud,
you
but I
always
haven't made any pacts with patrons that I've regretted.
This is
Yeah,
true.
I'm not saying necessarily regret it. I'm just more like throwing it out there.
Seems like regret to me.
Yeah, it's a
Seems
lot
like
of
you're
regret.
not happy with it.
It's yeah. He keeps asking me to do things
Like
he-
what?
Let me see. I blew up my sword. That was one thing. Wasn't very happy about that. One time we were just camping and he was like, "Hey, blow a tree up." And I was like, "All right, fuck it, I'll blow a tree up." And I blew a tree up. That angel lady that just exuded goodness that we met and went underwater with,
Oh,
he really didn't like her. So that's kind of why I was a dick to her.
that makes more sense.
Yeah. But that's about it. Anytime I've asked him for advice too, it's always really bad advice.
So then maybe it's a bad idea and you should figure out a way out of this pact.
Yeah,
Well,
that's yeah. I'm
but
just kind of looking over at Cuddle and just kind of like looking for him to say anything to me.
He's just looking at you like he's not surprised in the slightest that you would do something like this. He's just kind of like every once he's listening and every once in a while he's just kind of like doing one of these.
Mm.
I think what he's trying to say is he's not mad. He's just
He's disappointed. Yeah, exactly.
Not mad or
he's not
surprised.
surprised.
I'm there with you.
Yeah, it's one of those. He's Master Nigel. I am. I don't know what to say. I'm not surprised. Honestly, everyone, if there was a shortcut to be found, then it just kind of points to you. Just yeah.
I do have to ask, do you have a name for your patron? Did you catch a name or did you just
No,
give
I
it
never
out
really
willy-nilly?
asked. He
Like,
just-
hey, I need some magic and somebody give me some magic.
So I had died, I got resurrected, and then like the first night we went to sleep. Wait, no. Was it after Granny? It was after Granny. Yeah. First night after we killed that lady, then I got the powers.
Okay, but you didn't get a name.
He wasn't really seeming like he seemed like an unnamed one.
That sounds like a no. Is everyone in agreement? That's no. Is the
That,
Yeah,
that
it's a
does
no.
sound like a no to me.
Nigel, no is a great word. It's a powerful word. It gets straight to the point. There's no shame in saying no.
Okay, no.
No is
Here,
wonderful.
let me just see if it like. So I'm just going to
Never
try
read
and,
the books.
what books?
The contract, the fine print. You didn't even get a name.
He just was like, "Hey, do you want some power?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Oh,
It was really spooky, and I was kind of scared. And he hit me at a low point.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you.
I would just like to know who this patron may be.
You know what? Let's find out. So I'm going to ask my patron. Hey, creepy voice. What's your name? Yeah, he's not saying anything. I don't know what to tell y'all. So either I've gone insane, or I can just do magic blast out of my hands without any real, magical learning.
Nigel, do this for the sake of the group. Tell us when he does speak to you.
Okay, yeah.
I would say
Tell
with that,
tell
with
us
that
what he
being said,
says.
yeah. If anytime he says something to you, are you going to relay it to the group?
Yes, now I am 100%.
Okay. Ugh, I gotta beef up for this. Okay.
Yeah.
I told you I was gonna sackle.
Here it comes. All right. Nigel.
Oh, hey, he's talking now. It's real creepy.
Just keep repeating.
You don't seem happy with our agreement.
You don't seem happy with our agreement.
Ask him who he is.
Wait, hey, but I'm like on the fence right now. But I could really use a name. I never really got a name from you. I'm Nigel.
The most important thing is that I am your friend.
Yeah, you know what? Friends know each other's names, and sometimes their birthdays. So like if I wanted to send you a birthday card, I need to know when to send it and what your name is
And where?
and where. Yes. Good job, Og.
Which name would you like?
Like,
have been known by many names.
like if you were having like tea with your friends and they had like a little place card in front of you, what would the card say?
Why don't you just call me, since you're lacking one right now, Dad?
Oh no! Fuck no! No, that's weird. And see, and you said it like he wants me to call him Dad, but he said it kind of weird. Like
That's a bad idea. Don't
it
do
was
that.
kind of sexual, and I didn't like it. Yeah, we're gonna need another one there, bud. Let's try it again.
Ask him what his most common.
Yeah, what's your
Name
most
is-
common name? Just give me that one. Like, what do most people know you by?
I think he's not going to respond unless you call him Dad.
I think that I have given you quite a lot, Nigel. Maybe if you want something else, maybe you should give something to me first.
Yeah, he's acting like I'm going to need to sacrifice something to figure out what his name is. See,
Yeah,
this
this
is
is-
the kind of shit that always bugs me with it.
That's what happens when you become a warlock.
Yeah, again, I
You
I
weren't
thought
thinking. Like I said, I forgave you. That doesn't mean I'm not going to
Hey.
give you a hard time about it.
I just died. Callista had just stolen some shit from me.
Well, did you learn a lesson from this?
Yeah, don't trust creepy fucking voices. Like, I
No,
think,
trust your friends and people who are here. Open your mouth. Talk
Nigel,
to
did you
us.
say that when you accepted this power, you destroyed something in the process?
yeah, I destroyed a magical sword. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. Like here, I'm gonna pull out a.
Oh yeah, you have the remnants of Miranda. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, I had to destroy my favorite sword, Miranda.
Yeah, that's typically a dead giveaway in any kind of pact you come into, that if you are going to ask for things, there is going to be some sort of price that is going to be needed to be paid. These guys are typically assholes, but if they're, I don't want to be devil's advocate here, but they can be
I see what you did
useful
there. That
if
was
you're
good.
willing to. Yes, every once in a while I can't help
Eh,
myself.
and then like
Yeah, basically just says that yeah, in these things, typically if you start off with something like I'll give you this, but do this for me, that kind of sets it. So in times where you need something or want something, usually something has to be not necessarily sacrificed, but paid. Something has to be given to get something. So ours is like, it can be useful, even though it might be a shitty situation. It can turn to your advantage if you play it the right way, but you got to be willing to give up stuff. And from what he knows about just kind of warlock packs, they're a bitch to try and get out of or break. Like if you're worried about paying a cost to get something, like trying to get out of this is going to be like huge.
does that mean he has to keep paying like mob money, like on schedule to continue to have his powers?
Uh,
I mean, he hasn't been
Aaron
having any
doesn't know.
trouble.
Every pact is usually different in some way. They're not
Okay.
always bad.
Ask
But
what the things, the outlines of the pact are.
Here, hey, Dad. Here, how about this? And he reaches into Abe and pulls out another rapier and just throws it on the ground. If I destroy this rapier, will you tell me what your name is?
Which rapier is it? Because you have
It's just a
multiples.
rapier. It's just a rapier.
Just the regular rapier you have?
Yeah, just a regular rapier. Oh wait, I got 2 magical rapiers. I throw another fucking magical rapier down. Oh yeah, here I do a fucking Eldritch Blast at it and just
You do destroy it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. My name is Memnock.
Okay, yeah, his name's Memnock. I don't know how many consonants that has, but it sounds like too many.
The devil,
Hmm.
like the fiend, possibly.
Why does it like eating rapiers?
I don't know, but like, hey, if that's the cost, that doesn't seem too bad.
Do you want to throw an insight check, Nigel? See if you can figure
Yeah.
something out.
Yeah, I do.
Do it.
Og's wondering if we can just get a 6-pack of magical rapiers somewhere.
Yeah,
I do
we
an
gotta load up on magical weapons, like just shitty.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
Can
Okay,
I do
that's
an
pretty
Arcana
good.
check to know what I know about that?
I want to
About
do a religion check
warlock
on that.
pacts?
Okay, hang on, one at a time. Hang on. Nigel, insight. So with what just basic thing is like you have to give something up to get something. It's a transactional thing. So if you want information, sometimes you got to give something up. If you want power, you got to give something up. Just some sort of act to show that you are giving this thing what it wants. And depending upon how important something is to you could hold a lot of weight because you got this power from destroying your sword. By destroying Miranda. You named it, you loved it,
Yeah.
and you gave it up, and you gained all this stuff. All right, Callista, you wanted to throw a check Arcana for what? Or what are you trying to figure out?
Warlock pacts with the fiend.
You can sure, yeah, you can roll Arcana, you can roll History.
We're gonna go with Arcana.
Yeah, either one, and then Stephen, Religion for what? Just see if you recognize the name.
Yeah, and see
Okay,
what I
go
know
for it.
about that.
Go for it. Yeah,
21.
Religion or History, whichever one.
21.
23 religion.
Damn, guys. Here I'm throwing 4s and 5s. Okay,
just wasted
Callista,
it.
Arcana, based off of what you know from pacts with the fiend, that might not be the case here.
Okay.
I mean, it could be. You're not 100% sure. You're not a warlock, but from things you've come across in certain aspects, it doesn't quite seem that way to you.
Okay.
So not 100% that it is, but you're probably swaying more towards no, if that's what he's going into. Stephen, do you recognize the name Memnock? I would say probably not.
Okay.
Just like based on like what you would have studied, like and everything. You know what?
I'm kind of looking for like how
With-
how
I'm going-
he interacts with my god as far as
I would say that there have been. I'll do this since Helm is a god of protection and things like that. I would say that probably in your studies, the name Memnock has come up as far as like beings or creatures or things like that that have had to be like battled against to protect some world, some person, some group, something like that. So in a study, I would say that Memnock was the like aggressor.
Okay.
In a specific instance.
So what we're saying, not a cool guy.
No, definitely
I mean,
not.
define cool guy.
Anything that I've
Ron
ever
Stampler,
studied
cool
not
guy.
has been
Okay, his boxers say so. What up, Dungeons and Daddies? anyways, so you guys are just standing out in the stable. Nigel's talking to an invisible voice and telling you guys, and you got all this information about Nigel's secret.
This is wonderful. Cool. So
I feel, you know what, guys? I thought that was going to be real painful and kind of shitty. But
is that why we came outside?
Why did we come outside?
I'm
So I could
really
shoot
curious
my
about
blast?
that.
Because Nigel likes a show.
That, yes. And I
Good
had to
point,
shoot my
Calista.
blast, so I didn't want to fuck my house up more.
I get it.
You're right. It's in great condition.
What time of day is it?
Oh, yeah. Hey,
It's pretty early on. Like, it's probably like 10 o'clock. Like, you guys woke up. I mean, you guys were
Wait.
kind of up in the middle of the night, but you woke up when the sun came up. You know, you had to meet Callista, so you probably
Did
couldn't get
Oren
there
just
early.
lie?
No, Aaron is being sarcastic. That wasn't a lie.
Okay.
It was probably stone-faced, like, it's in very good condition. You're right.
Okay.
so do we want to go hit up that camp to kind of?
Yeah, I was gonna say while we've got make hay while the sun shines.
Oh,
is that
wait.
the phrase.
Real quick before we leave, can I do an investigation check on the cart to kind of see what weird creature was
Sure.
Like a
Yeah.
survival check to see if I can see tracks or anything that I recognize.
Sure.
Let me see. So 13
Nothing.
plus 16.
16. I mean, you probably find like bits of hair that may have come off this thing. Maybe some like scratch marks and things that came from claws on hands or feet when it was jumping through. I see you, Gillette.
Okay, I'm
Um,
going to taste the hair and see if I recognize it.
Oh my god, gross.
I've got a 21 on a survival roll.
Og, no, even better. Nigel, Og, taste this hair. See if I
Ew.
recognize it.
It's going to be a different roll,
Oh,
number one.
put this in your mouth.
Don't say anything. Just go, ah.
Close your eyes and open your mouth.
That's Nigel.
Okay. This is maybe Og. In your time when you were growing up, were you forced to eat like anything raw, or like just tear into things that you've killed?
You mean as like
the
a little orkling before I was?
Yeah, like if you were sent out to hunt or gather, or do shit like that. Do you think they were ever just like eat it?
Yeah, that sounds like something that Og's dad would have done.
Okay.
I mean, being honest.
Okay,
More likely
I will-
than not.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I will let you roll again, and I will let you do I'll let you do history. I'll let you do nature. Fuck it, I'll let you do survival. Why not? This is a survival thing.
Okay.
I don't think insight. I don't think that's an instinctual thing. I'll let you do history. I'll let you do nature. I'll let you do survival.
I'll do survival.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, stats on that.
Crit
one.
that bitch. Throw that crit away. Just
No.
throw that 20 away on this.
It was a 10. So
Is it 10? Okay. Yeah, Og, you can't quite tell by the taste of this what it is. Probably something you haven't eaten raw, at least. But yeah, you know the direction that it ran. Going that way, you probably see like bits of fur, bits of potentially coagulated blood and shit that
Bits of
most
cobalt.
likely came off kobold. Yeah, exactly.
it's like Og's hand, or it's like Flesh's hand, just like in the alleyway somewhere.
Yeah.
Or Flair.
So, okay, guys, so I guess we've got two branching paths here. We could, one, go kind of deal with what I feel like is a bugbear that took Flesh's corpse, or go to and check out those camps that my father's last known whereabouts are.
I want to find your dad and get the fuck out of this place before I lose my shit.
Yeah, that's
we
fair.
gotta-
This place is super racist and awful now. So yeah, let's.
We need to get to our cove, and we can't get to our cove until we find your dad. So let's get that show on the road.
I can point you in the right direction.
Yeah, fuck it. He takes off his cloak that he really liked, that used to have teleportation powers, throws that onto the ground, and then just fucking Eldritch blasts it.
What in the fuck did you do that for,
Hey,
Nigel?
I'm rolling with it now, bud. We know how this shit works.
Rolling with what? You're supposed to
What
talk
did
to
you
us before
say?
shift. What happened? You realize we can't hear this, right? We just see you take your shit off and blow it up.
Nigel, that held no value to you.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I think
I
it held
know what
sentimental
is
value.
important to you.
What are you talking about, Nigel?
Okay, he needs something of importance to me. Let me look through Abe.
How about this ratchet ass car?
I have a proposition.
Oh wait, we're getting a proposition.
If you would like help in finding your father,
He's gonna help me find my father.
If
I would like you
Like me.
to burn down that house that you call home.
Well, okay.
what's he say?
So I'm just gonna turn around. Cuddle, how bad do we want Dad back?
What the hell kind of question is that? Of course we want,
Okay.
your father's the most important thing. What are you talking?
What did he say, Nigel?
What are you talking about, Nigel?
Well, I got the. So he'll tell me, pretty much tell us exactly where Dan Claw is if we burn the house down.
Did he say those exact words?
He would point us in the right direction. Okay,
Yeah,
let
he
me.
could just say
Do you
north.
need help
and we
setting a
can
fire?
fucking go in the
Okay,
same
wait.
direction we're at. You watch.
Good knock.
Careful. Get
Good knock.
technical.
Hey, bud, I got one more question for you before we start lighting things on fire. When you say lead me in the right direction, are we talking like exact location of where he's at, or are we talking general location?
He is nearby. I can tell you where to go.
He is nearby. He can tell us where to go.
I don't
He's
like
Nearby,
it.
burn the
why we
house
need his
down.
help?
I don't
Huh?
like it.
All it
If
feels
he's-
like if he's nearby, he's probably in the governor's like air house.
I'm just looking over at Cuddle and like what? There's still a lot of our stuff in there. Like, what do you think we should? Is this like a last resort thing, or what do you think?
Counter offer, burn
Is-
your portable home down.
Yeah, hey, what if I burn down my stage? What'll that get me? What my cart? My second home. What will that get me, Mintalk?
I can tell you which direction to go.
Okay, he'll give us a cardinal direction if I burn the cart.
So he's got. We already have north as an option.
Yeah, let's just go fuck this. Like, and Angel just starts walking north.
Yeah.
Like,
Og thinks there's probably not a time limit on this, so maybe we could just poke around.
yeah,
And if you don't have any
what?
luck, maybe circle
about
back
we
around to
just-
burning things.
In our side pocket. Cuddle, do you want to come with us? We've got like 8 of us now. You want to come, or do you want to just like hang out here?
I guess it all depends. Are you going to burn down my residence, Nigel?
Yeah, no, we're not burning down the house. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna you know
Not
what?
while he's inside.
Not while you're inside, definitely. We would have that'd be a
All
talk.
the more reason to come with us, just
You
in
wanna come
case
with
we
me?
have
You
to.
wanna hang out at the house. It's up to you. I just thought I'd offer.
Cuddle would rather stay. He's not.
Okay.
He's his adventuring days are behind him. He doesn't. The idea of leaving town doesn't seem like a bad idea, but just going wherever you may or may not go. I mean, you told him about Arcove and Mountain Nimbus and shit, and he's just like, that's a young man's game. I don't have it in me. I'd rather
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
here and magic missile
Just-
fucking rich urchins.
Just out of curiosity, like, is there like a sewer or caverns or anything under this town? Like,
Got to go somewhere.
I'd probably say there's some subterranean stuff. Nigel, you'd probably know that. That's why like some people smuggle shit in and out.
Yeah, that's how I would get around curfew. There you go. Well, Og, do you want to go sewer dwelling, or should we go check our only lead first and then go kind of piddle around?
what was our lead?
North to
Yeah.
the camps, the bandit camps to
Let's
the
go
north.
to the bandit camps. At very least, we'll at least get to kill something.
Oh, let's go then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done with this pussyfooting around.
Yeah, let's go. And then like I'm just making small talk now. Like, so Astro,
Oh.
what's your deal?
I'm sorry, Astro. Was that racially sensitive?
I'm you guys have quite the shindig going on here.
Pretty fun. You're more than welcome to join us.
Yeah, you want to come
Anytime you
with?
like.
We're gonna go fight some bandits and maybe find my surrogate father.
Well,
I would welcome a fresh
Can I,
voice.
can I do like a perception check to see if I can see his, because he's a paladin, correct? From what I can tell.
He is. You don't have to pursue. We just, I mean, you can ask him. He's right there. You don't have to be
I was
sly
just
about it. He's right there.
Well, they're already making small talk. I was thinking I'd make small talk and look and see who he worships and
Yeah, you
What I
see,
know
you
about
see
him.
a square that it looks like a box that has a lid on it that's partially opened. That's about right, right, Aspro?
Perception on Steven.
the holy receptacle.
All right, what are we doing? I'm sorry.
Oh,
going north.
did we figure out what god he has?
What was it? Schrodinger?
Schroeder's cat is his god. So Schroeder is the
I
opposing
love
deity.
it.
Okay. What kind of moral where does that thing fall? Is it right? It's gotta be true neutral, right?
You know that's fucking neutral.
Yep.
The whole could be, couldn't be conundrum.
Cool. So yeah, let's just say we just beeline straight to the bandit camp.
You're welcome for bringing the horses back.
How far are we on the horses?
Are we?
I don't know. What are you
How
doing?
far away is
You
the
have your
bandit
car.
camp?
You don't know.
Okay, fuck. All right then, we're in the cart on the horses, fucking going to the bandit camp.
You're leaving. You're going to bandit camp?
Go to bandit camp. We're gonna learn how to become bandits.
Last summer
One
at bandit
time
camp?
At bandit
We
camp?
don't need the cart.
Oh, it feels like when the evil god said your father's nearby, he didn't mean outside of town. But that's just
Well,
Og's 2 cents.
well, here's the thing, Og. We're gonna get some clues in the bandit camp that'll tell us where in the town my father is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
But
All
we're
right, you
leaving
guys
the
are-
cart because it's not stealthy.
yeah, So we're going to the bandit camp.
All right, so you guys are going partly on horse, partly in cart, partly on foot. What's happening here?
Let's just go to the bandit camp. You tell us how we get there.
I mean, I think there's enough
Well,
horses and cart for all of us to either be in the cart or on horses, aren't there?
Yes.
Like, unless somebody
Yeah, I
has
think
They're
like,
I
always
think
severe,
we can
yeah.
hold all you guys.
unless someone has severe motion sickness or something like that, I think we should be
We are in
okay.
the cart.
Well, yeah, the four of you guys were able to do the cart. Callista has said she's had her own horse. There was a cart. There was what, 2 horses to pull the cart? 1 horse
Yeah.
to pull the cart?
hmm
2? Okay. And then I know Nigel was driving it. Og was on top of it, and Steven
I was on a
was
horse.
on it too. You were on a
I was on a
horse?
horse.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's enough. I would say that Aaron probably is going to, he offers to drive, of course, because that's generous. He offers to drive the cart for you.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
Okay. All right. Well then, you guys are sitting up top. Aspera, do you want to be in the cart? Do you want to be on top of the cart? Do you want your own horse? Do you want to be walking fleet of foot?
I don't want to do cardio, so I'll get the cart.
Okay.
Real
Are you
quick,
just like hanging off the back, feet dangling?
so just to get a mind picture of this cart, it is a traveling stage that converts into a cart that we use. That Callista.
You mean
and I-
you mean a cart that converts into a stage?
cart that converts into a stage? Yeah,
A traveling stage.
it's a
that converts
traveling
into
stage
a cart.
that turns into a cart.
hmm
That I would have a magic show, and Callista would kind of be like the mouthpiece at the beginning, and then she would go unbeknownst to me and steal from the people watching the show.
Pickpocket.
She would convince people to give her money.
with her hand.
But yeah, because I
And
am
they don't know about
a
it.
because
Mhm.
Nigel is a
Who's good friends?
rogue a rogue that uses roguey things to kind of make it look like he actually has magical powers.
And a poor decision-making warlock.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so you guys are heading out of town?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You didn't. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are heading out of town. You're going
Yes.
through.
We go to the
Steven's getting a little irritated with fucking dicking around. Let's fucking go. Gotta
Let's
find his
do it.
dad.
Everyone
We
rolls
have the
perception
world to
check for me
save.
then. Throw that perception check.
give me that 6.
I got
15.
an 11.
Good thing I'm not driving.
That'll
You
be
hit all the potholes.
Ooh, that'll be a 23.
Ooh.
Damn.
I guess if Og's on top of the cart, yeah, he should be able to see.
Yeah, everyone throw it. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
I got a
See
15.
who all sees fun stuff.
I got an
50.
8. So
8. Aaron is very just like watching the road, watching the potholes. He's not looking at things around him. He wants to be safe and make sure that nothing happens to any of his passengers or this cart. Aspro, did you throw?
I'm trying to get my thing to roll.
Okay.
You can click on the number and it'll roll.
Yeah, I think it just like died on.
sometimes you have to like refresh the page
Well,
if the dice don't come up for
If you
some
had
reason.
regular dice, that wouldn't happen.
That works too.
Damn.
I say that every time that Callista is running her game. They're just like, what was I rolled it 3 times by accident. I was like, this rolls once.
I live in an RV, guys. I don't have a lot of space. Just saying. Digital is how I have to do.
It's a fucking die. It doesn't take that much space.
Nat 20.
You know as well as everyone.
We got
Oh,
nat
nat 20? Damn. All right. Before you even guys get to the gate, Callista and Aspro, you see this first. As you're going, Callista, you just came into the gate, so going out, you know something is not right. And Aspro, you've been hanging out enough in town that you kind of know the like when guard changes happen, like the amount of security in certain areas. So you're just kind of like, okay, this is something. As you guys are kind of going to the main gate to get out of town, Callista, Aspro, you notice pretty far away that there is a much heavier presence of guards right at the entrance exit. And as you guys are getting closer, everyone starts to see that there's just a heavier presence of the Best Bluff Golden
Best Bluff Bless
Guard
Boys.
here.
Are they looking like towards us? So that where are they focused?
It seems like they are. So the main entrance was like a big gate that opened up. It's open right now to allow things in or out, but there's more of like a line of guards on either side to prevent people from just coming and going easily.
Hmm.
Something tells me we might be having a little more difficult time getting back into the
Just
town.
1 second, I'm gonna run back.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think it's gonna be harder to get back into town than the last time we came here.
Well, we could always just come back in through the sewers.
Why don't we go out through the sewers?
Yeah, but we
Well,
got all
getting out's gonna be fine. They're gonna be happy to see us freaks leave.
that.
You think? No one's told me what's happened, so I'm just going.
This
with,
town,
this is
hey,
the
you
best.
have horns. I am a goblin. He is a cat with no hair. He is an orc. He is a penguin. They hate
Half
us
orc.
all.
Yeah, it's gotten real racist since I left.
They'll be happy. They'll wave. They'll pat us on the back as we walk out. They will not let us back in. I can almost guarantee it.
Hmm.
Well, hey, I would like to point out we are, I would say, somewhat rich. We'll be able to get back in.
I'm not.
Why do we need to get back in?
Here's the thing.
I gotta.
I'm
Figure
not
out what's
spending
going
any
on.
more of my money in this shithole town. I'm not. I'm finding your dad, and we're going to Arco. That is my plan.
Okay.
But is your dad really outside of town?
We
Because
don't
if
know.
he
We
said
know
it's
nothing.
Nearby.
We would already have known this if we hadn't split the party yet last night, but you know, some people had to go get kobolds. In hindsight,
My
we
friend.
didn't even need to go get him.
Yeah.
I
Not like he
couldn't
was
leave my
going anywhere.
friend. Without me going back, we wouldn't have these
Okay,
horses or the
okay.
carts.
He's dead now. Rest in peace. Let's. Can we be honest about this? He wasn't your friend.
He was my friend.
Why did you
I
leave
left
him?
my most treasured possession with him.
Your what?
My most treasured possession, the medallion of Bahamut.
Huh?
Flashes it.
Oh, are you sure that's your most treasured possession?
One
Callista,
of.
you don't even
One up.
worship.
Yeah. Okay. See, there's the little hint there. He
But
wasn't your
Callista,
first.
you
Let's
don't
just-
worship Bahamut.
You don't have to lie to us anymore. We're all
Wait a
family here
minute.
now.
Callista, you don't worship Bahamut.
Yeah, we can all tell.
You got that.
lied
You
like
got that
90% of the
medallion
time.
from our adventure with Captain Sarah.
Was it?
Yeah, I was there, Callista.
Sick fucking burn. You just got owned.
And then I
You
high five
liar.
and like,
Callista,
yeah.
lying doesn't get you further in life. Really, it just hinders you. The truth.
I
You know me.
The
suppose.
truth shall
You've
set
seen
you
through.
free. He
The
was your
truth
slave.
will keep
Stop
you on the
lying.
correct path and won't get you in any in any situations you don't want to be in. That's my motto.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go talk to the guards and see what's going on here. And I just hop off the cart and
Great
go.
idea. Yes.
She gets
Before-
flustered,
Give us
throws her
before-
head up,
information,
and
'cause
just.
If we're not
Before
getting
you-
back into
before
town, we need
you-
to rethink the situation.
Before you hop off, as you're getting closer to the entrance, there's like a line having to wait to get in and out of carts and people on horseback and everything else. They're kind of doing like a passport check. You know, they got
Yeah.
show you documents. So you guys roll up. Your ragtag crew rolls up, and you see someone at the front of the line. One of the guards start walking your way, and he's got a very distinct swagger as he's walking. And as he gets closer, you recognize it as someone that you've seen before. This is Captain Spicer.
Captain Spicy.
Hey, Captain Spicer.
Hey, guy we don't like. What's up? Yeah. Little problem.
Okay.
Tell you right away before you try to get out of here. Not a little problem. I'm an honest guy, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Big problem. You're not getting through these gates.
Oh, what's
Ouch.
going on?
You're not getting through these gates with that with you. And he points directly at Aaron.
Oh, my friend here?
Can we hear this, or is he up?
Yeah,
to
no,
run
he's
stuff?
he's talking to everyone. Like you, yeah,
Okay.
it's out in the open. He's making a big show of it. He's a boisterous, dumb guy. He's like, no one's going out of here with that. And when he makes up and he like emphasizes that to where like people like kind of like, what's going on? They look and they see a Triton sitting on this cart.
Spicer, there's no reason to
Excuse me?
unperson him. Like, what's wrong with the Triton? They're kind of honest to a fault, but he seems like an all right guy.
You know what?
Yeah,
I've had
there's
enough
been
of this
info-
bullshit.
There's been
That's-
information that has recently been brought to the town of Best Bluff that the Tritons are trying to attack us and making weapons under the water. And he is not getting out of here. He could have valuable information. He's coming with us. And a couple
We're
of the
leaving.
guards step up around him.
We're leaving.
Are
We're
we
leaving. Nigel, we're leaving. Fuck this shit. I'm sick of this shit. I'm leaving. Come on, Oren, let's go.
Are we leaving the town?
Yes, we're leaving the
What?
fuck. We're going through the gates. He says we can't. I'm going through the gates. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck him.
You just gonna take your cart, your one horse, and start going towards the gates?
I'm gonna make sure Oren's with me.
He's on the cart. He's driving the cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Or what do you want to do? Like, we'll follow your lead. They're being racist to you, so like, I don't much care for it. So
Says,
really,
well, I don't think it's racism at all. I think it's misinformation. If you ask me, I don't know what he's talking
can I
about
try
with
and
the
roll
weapons under
persuasion on
the.
Spicer?
It was a
Yeah,
merfolk,
wait,
right?
let
That
me
we
try and roll
brought in last
persuasion on
time.
Spicer.
You brought in a merfolk. You want to roll persuasion on Spicer?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
I wish you would.
We
15 plus 9, so a 20.
9.
Yeah,
Jesus.
24. Okay.
What
so-
do you say to it? Yeah. What do you say to it?
Yeah, Spicer. Now, to be perfectly fair, I have already given you a merfolk to collect information for. If I thought this, and I'm gonna just kind of look at Oren and wink at him. If you thought this scaly son of a bitch had anything to give you, I'd certainly hand him over. You know me. I was going to murder that one merfolk before you took him from me. If I hate him as much as you do. This one, more than anything, he's an indentured slave. He's not going to do anything. Really, he's born and bred here.
So you want me to just let you walk through this gate?
Yes.
Seems like a Squid Pro Row situation we got here. I think you want something.
To be
maybe-
fair, I've already given you something. The merfolk the other day.
That was
And gold.
yesterday.
And I gave
Today's a
you
new
gold. I
day.
believe I gave you gold, good sir. And then I'm going to be talking louder now. Like, we've already done our thing. I believe you could just let us go through. And you know what? I'm going to have to pay you to come back in. We both know this.
You're right. I could let you out. I could absolutely let you just walk out of
I
here.
don't have to pay him.
No, you got it. Nope. You got your 24. You shut up. He's like,
Yeah,
I
and why
could.
is it
I
so
could let you walk right. I could let you walk right out past all these people that are having to go. What would that say about me if I just let you walk right out?
That you're a kind of benevolent and fair captain. Maybe possibly the best the city's ever had.
You know, I appreciate, I know what you're doing, but unfortunately, these orders come straight from the top, probably from the best governor that Best Bluff has ever had in its history from now until forever. So I can't just let you walk out. That is coming with me.
That his name, he has a name.
But see, like, again, I've given you one already. This one's mine.
Nigel, Stephen, Nigel. Wait,
gonna-
mine? Now that's possessive, and you know that I don't like that. That's not, we're getting off track. Nigel, Stephen, I very much appreciate it. I have nothing to fear from this man. It's honestly, prejudice I don't think exists. I think it's all misinformation. I'm happy to go with him and tell him and convince him that this is not the case. I have no weapons. If it's our code,
It does not matter. It does not
I'm gonna
matter the way
go-
they talked about your other,
But
whether you have anything against the merfolk or not, but the way they were torturing the merfolk, they will be torturing
I'm going
you.
to cast Charm Person.
I'm gonna roll persuasion
Better.
on Orin
And I am going to cast
to convince him
Charm
that it's a
Person on
bad idea to go with them.
Captain Spicer.
Sure. What do I have to roll?
Cast.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
I would say wisdom.
I was gonna say, what's the DC?
14.
I'm gonna use a different dice because that's rolling shit. Came right out. Eh. You cast Charm Person on Spicer?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And Steven, what do you say?
And it's not a good idea at all to be going with them. They do not like your kind. They have this. You may think you can convince them, but you cannot.
Aron's off the cart already when you're talking to him, and he just walks over to you, and he just kind of puts his hand on your hand on the reins, and he just says, "Brother, you have your faith, correct?
Correct.
I have mine. Rao will protect me. Rao will bring the knowledge that everyone needs to correct this situation, whether it be from this man or anyone else, the best person, whoever he said that I need to convince. I am happy to do it because, as you have agreed earlier, truth will bring us to the correct outcome. Do you believe that?
Yeah. So while he's
I
monologuing,
do.
that's when I cast Charm Person on Captain
Yes,
Spicer.
absolutely. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm letting you do it. That's completely fine. I rolled this shit. It's gonna happen. And he just says, I will go and all will be well. And you have my word that that you'll see me again.
There's nothing I can say to make you stay.
My mind is made up. It's gonna make, if I try to go, it's gonna make more problems for you all. And
I
it
cannot,
seems like
I cannot
you have.
force you, but I don't.
It seems like you have higher priorities. I've known Nigel for a little while. I think I know his personality, and honestly, with the decisions he's making, he needs, I think, a father figure more active in his life to prevent these, frankly, stupid things from happening. And I don't need a nod or a wink or a yes. I know you agree. And he just kind of, okay.
May Helm protect you. May Rao protect you. I cannot force you to stay.
May Rao be with you as well. And as they're finishing that up, Nigel, you cast Charm Person. What do you say to Spicer?
Hey, Spicer, come over here real quick. Let me ask you something.
I want a monologue with you. Come here. All right. Yeah. Okay.
And then,
Okay.
yeah, so then I cast Charm Person on him.
Okay.
Is he charmed?
You just say, come here.
Yeah. Like,
I thought you were gonna flourish it. No, he failed miserably. Yeah, he's fucking charmed. You say, come here, and instead of the okay, I didn't know. I thought you were gonna make a grandiose thing. You're like,
no,
hey, hey, Spicer.
Wait, well, no, I did it
Come
while
here.
Oren was having his big fucking monologue. I just cast fucking like I just look. I'm like, fuck this, and then I just cast Charm Person, and then I look back at Oren.
Hey, Spicer.
Yeah.
Yeah. He comes straight over to me and says, yeah. What do you want?
Or now, Spicer, my good friend, Oren doesn't need to come with you, does he? Not at all. Right?
No. Why? Of course not.
That's what I've been thinking the entire time. Now, Spicer, can you do one more favor for me? I need you to, if you will, maybe write us out like maybe a gate pass that we can use to come and go from the city whenever we need to.
Nigel, we don't have gate passes.
But if
That's not a thing.
Note from the
Gate passes are gold.
Well, do you have a little bit of gold we can use to get back in when we?
I have lots of gold. You see all these people.
Would you mind giving us some of it so that we might be able to come back in later?
I could get in trouble for doing that.
Oh, Spicer, you're not going to get into trouble. Just slip it over to me. And
I might get in trouble.
I'm going to use sleight of hand.
You know he does know where Cuddle lives, right?
How much fucking gold this guy has.
Like even if we're not there, he can still hurt you, Nigel. And Charm Person doesn't last forever.
We'll get back in time. I rolled a 19 for sleight of hand.
Will we? Is the bandit
what I
camp within
said.
a day of the town?
So you get
This
I'm
bandit camp
gonna roll
none of
his
us have
sleight of
been
hand.
to.
I'm gonna roll his sleight of hand because you're just like make it like it's nothing. We'll see what he does. Now I roll high. Okay, cool. Yeah, he comes over. So Nigel, you get 38 gold.
Okay.
And as that's going, he gets up to you, and he's doing this whole thing. You grab it. You just hear a booming voice come from down the line. It says, "Spicer, what are you doing? What's holding up the line?"
Oh, and then I hand Spicer back the 38 gold. Like, here you go, good friend. Thank you, and we'll be on our way.
Yeah, this about covers it. Yeah, okay, sure. And he turns around. Let's see how that sleight of hand back goes. I rolled that again. God. A big guard comes up. Like if Spicer's like 6 feet, like a couple inches above that, this guy's probably like 7'2".
Yeah.
Like he's just like big, thick guy. Spicer, what's holding up my line? Just it's nothing, sir. We're transactions. We're trying to let all these good people through. And this guy is like scanning through and looking at all you guys, and he lays eyes on Aaron. And just says, "What do you mean going through? You take that thing and you take it to the keep right now." And he just says, "All right, all right, Commissioner Bannon, you're right. I got it. I'll take. Yeah.
Commissioner
Okay.
Bannon.
Can I?" And he looks over and he says, "I gotta take him.
Yeah, thank you, Krauts.
I gotta take him. I gotta take him." He's looking at you, Nigel.
And I'm just kind of looking at everybody else. Like, what do we do?
Aaron walks
I
up to you after this gigantic
over.
man and more guards come up, and he just says, "Nigel, I very much appreciate it. I do. Honestly, I think it's probably one of the best decisions you've made in quite a while. But Nigel, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I can only speak the truth, and that will That will convince everyone that I am nothing to be feared.
Even if that means you end up hung from the signpost?
Are there any Triton hanging from the
But-
signpost?
Are there any?
No.
What are
I
you
don't know.
talking about, Callista?
I don't know. But I don't. You told me that they were
He
racist.
just says,
I didn't know how bad.
They were lynching people.
My gosh. Callista taking it
Good
to another level.
God, they're
He,
still
he-
human beings.
He just says, well, Callista, I guess if it gets to that level of severity, I guess I'll just have to wait for someone to come rescue me.
Yes.
And he kind of looks at all you guys for a second and smiles.
Yes. If only we knew where they were taking him.
Do they
He says,
keep?
he says, I will be
Yes,
fine.
that's the point.
Yeah.
We know where he's going.
And as he's saying all this, and as the big guy is like pointing and getting guards around, there are guards surrounding him, he like puts down his pole, his staff. He is just like giving himself up, and he just says, Nigel, go find your dad. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, I'll do that, bud. And then I'm gonna look over at Spicer, and I'm going to roll a persuasion roll.
He's already
He's charmed.
I don't
He's
care.
still charmed.
This is
Okay.
this is
Oh God.
all right. I got a 25 on Spicer, and I just want to look him dead in the eye. I'm like, I'm sorry I did this, and then just get out of the city.
Are we still leaving the city
Okay.
with Orin in the keep where they jail people they don't like?
Son of a bitch!
Aaron gave
Perhaps we should
himself up.
invest. Yes.
Aaron's
Seems
giving
like-
himself up.
There
He's
other
going.
ways
There are
into the
many
town.
guards around him, and
Mhm.
they're like
No,
cuffing
that's
him
not
and
the
leading
point.
that
If
way.
we have a reason to investigate the keep where they jail people that they don't like, and we have an inkling that Nigel's father may be somewhere close by.
Maybe.
And that they don't like him.
Yes.
Mhm. Well, that's what I'm
Okay.
thinking. Like, we leave, and then is there another way into town?
Now,
Or is
yes.
there only
If,
the one entrance? Like, if we go out,
Sewers?
like, oh, we're leaving now, bye, and then go around, and then come back in a different way.
Nigel was saying he thought there was some like
There-
caves
Now we've
that are
been
used
sitting
for
there-
smuggling.
So
Like, fuck
there
it,
are
like-
there are ways in and out of town. Like this is the main entrance. 100%, 1000%. Yes, this is the main entrance. There are other ways in and out. Some that are visible, some that aren't, some that are more sneaky. I said, I think in the last session that, so Nigel has some contacts. Baramy is the one that you went and saw.
Mhm.
And yeah, there are illegal things that come in and out of this town.
We need to-
1000%.
We
So-
need, like, Steven is not happy. He doesn't like. He's stuck because he doesn't want to leave, even though Oren said he's good. Like,
Oren, for those of you guys,
He's like,
so
I'm fine. I'm
Callista
okay.
and
Like, no,
Nigel-
you're not. You're gonna end up getting fucking hung.
Callista and Nigel know. They probably need a reminder. You guys don't. And I'll just give this to you. Oren is an oath of redemption. So he is very much like, he is pacifist to the extreme. And if he can avoid a fight, he's going to.
He's
And this is his
might
way of
say-
doing that, not just for himself, but for you guys.
he's like
Mm.
the water.
Yeah, but see, I have to.
Look,
I can already. I have a feeling of what's gonna happen, and I can't let that happen.
You don't know what's going to happen.
I have
Well-
a feeling of what's gonna happen. I don't know.
I don't think-
No, of course I don't. But I have a
You know-
feeling of the way that these people are treating others.
Well, you tell me what you guys want to do.
So here's my
the
thinking.
doorway out of town lies open.
I don't think we're
You have been
immediately
given
getting out of the
clearance.
town. I think we've got enough time for a little powwow. I don't think Spicy just told everyone to get out of our way so we could leave the area.
Yeah, no,
So
he basically said, like, so the path is open to you guys. You are
Yeah,
free to leave now. The big thing that was impeding you is gone. Aaron is being led away.
Hmm.
And you have a captain that is still charmed for the next 57 minutes. So you guys are good to come and go as you please, as long as Spicer is around to
Nigel.
give the okay.
Did you
Mm,
charm?
But he's probably going to be once those 57 minutes are over, he's probably not going to be thrilled.
see what information he knows. About
Most
your dad.
likely not.
But I did apologize.
You did
He's charmed.
apologize, and
He's
that will go
charmed.
so far.
So
Do we
I
know
feel
he-
like
he
our
cares?
options are either don't leave
You
the
know what?
town.
Hey, let's do this. Let's squeeze every little bit of information we can out of Spicer while he's still
Under
likes
your
us.
influence.
Perhaps get a tour of the secret areas of the keep.
I don't think he's gonna. Let's just see what we can get from him. All right, so let's go. Let's talk to
I mean,
Spicer real quick,
Sure.
right?
You could just
Yeah,
flat out
I mean,
ask.
the
I mean,
line-
he's
the line
charmed. You
is
could flat out
moving.
ask him if
That's
he's
what I'm
heard me, if
saying.
he's
Yeah,
seen
the
your
line
dad, or
is
he knows
moving.
anything.
It's going slower than it needs to. Like it's going slow because they're still checking things, but you guys have a clearance to go. So like once you get to the front, things are fine. So Spicer's still hanging out. You got a little bit of time. I'll tell you what. I'll roll a d6,
That's how many questions.
and
we
you get that many questions you have.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
All right, here we go. A 5.
Okay. First off,
Why am I rolling good for you guys? That's what I want to
Spicy.
know. It's the 19 that my daughter gave you. That's what it was. That's the 19 going into effect. Okay, 5 questions.
Spicy. I got one quick question
Yeah.
for you.
One more. I love it.
You know where my father is?
Uh-uh.
You got 5 questions, Calista. Chill your shit.
Do I know where Dan Claw is?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Someone else asked.
Why would
me.
I know
Well,
that?
hurt mine.
He left. He's gone. He left.
So
He
you
didn't
don't-
come.
So
He didn't come back. I'm so sorry. He didn't come back.
okay. That's very
No,
helpful.
he didn't
actually.
come back.
All right.
Oh,
Anybody
he can't
else?
lie either. He's legitimately sorry he didn't come back.
Yeah.
He's sorry for
Is
you.
He's sorry for you, at least.
Secret way into
Did Best
the
Man
keep.
have?
Quick powwow before you guys ask any more questions.
I'm not asking. I just.
He is going to remember everything we asked him
Yes.
when he's uncharmed, right?
Oh yeah. 100%.
So asking him about secret ways in and out of the keep or in and out of the city. he's go-
Aspero,
and
do you
he-
have any lingering questions that you need to ask the captain of the guard? Look, I know I said pause. I'll give this guys to you freebie. I know I said if they asked you, you could answer certain things. You can give them information as readily available to you. You kind of know what's going on and where their priorities lie. They don't have to ask you like directly and phrase it in a certain way. You can share. It's fine.
I can share.
Number one, he does not know where Dan Claw is, so don't get
Okay.
your hopes up. All right, one question down. What was the next question?
What should we ask?
Yeah. Oh, you've seen. all
Okay,
that.
that's question number 2.
No,
What?
no, no. I wasn't asking him.
I'm kidding. Man,
Okay.
this is great. You have like free range to ask like a very knowledgeable person for things, and they have to answer truthfully and accurately. This is great.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm trying not to fuck it up.
What should we
Og
ask?
thinks we should ask more about the new governor. Try
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
yeah,
more
yeah.
information.
Where did Best Man come from?
He showed up a couple months ago, and everyone loved him. It was it was wonderful. It's such a blessing. Really, it's such a blessing. I never asked him where his hometown is, where he came from, where he hailed from. I don't know where he came from,
Hey,
but he's
Aspro,
here. And
do you know anything about Best Man? Have you ever heard anything from him?
Just that he's the best man. That's all I got.
Okay, you're real helpful. Thank you, bud.
Jesus.
I mean, it's not inaccurate. He's the best
no,
man.
it's not inaccurate. It's just.
Thank you. Nigel
let's
said
see.
it. You all heard it.
Yeah, let's see.
Is there anything that Bestman is real, self-conscious about, or maybe
What's
keeps
Best Man's Horcruxes?
hidden? Anything he really, tries to keep private?
Why do you gotta ask it sexually? Number one. That's my
I
main
just
question.
because you're such a big, strong man. And,
Mm.
Listen, you don't have to seduce everyone you talk to. I'm
oh,
sorry.
he likes it. He likes it. It's fine.
Sometimes she's
Is there
just
okay? Hang on. Repeat. Is there anything that he's?
Tries to keep private. Tries to keep secret. Is sensitive of trying to
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever so he really made the curfew earlier because nighttime is his time. That's not time for no one else. It's his. That's very important to him.
Okay, what do you?
huh?
continue.
I want to know what you're planning on doing with our friend.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna question him. We're gonna see what he knows. We'll probably rough him up and beat the shit out of him a little bit just to make extra sure. And then we'll go from there. We'll see. Honestly, this is from the top down. We get orders and we follow them. And if they say, "Hey, find out what this guy knows," we find out what he knows. They say, "Hey, ask harder." We ask harder. They say, "Hey, beat the shit out of him." We don't believe him. We beat the shit out of him because they didn't believe him. And it just kind of goes from there. I listen and I do what I'm told.
Hey guys, let's huddle up real quick.
Let's huddle up.
I think we
Dead
should
huddle.
ask what best man is doing at night. Og has a hypothesis.
Callista has a hypothesis as well.
Yeah.
So wait.
Perhaps
real
it's
quick, guys,
Harry
it's a vampire,
and goes
right?
a room.
Are we all on the vampire train?
I'm thinking werewolf.
Oh shit!
Harry.
Wait, didn't you say Danclaw also has some sort of?
Lupine.
Yeah, homeboy's a
Fuck,
werewolf.
I always forget that he's a werewolverine. You stupid son of a bitch. So hey, hang on. We'll pause it. Aspro. So Nigel's father is based off of Hugh Jackman. It's Hugh Jackbeast. Hugh Jackbeast. And he is a werewolverine, and he is a stage magician. Correct?
Yes.
That's all of it. So
Yeah.
a lot of the two listeners that we have here, I'm gonna just open up fourth wall, gone. So I've based a lot of stuff around the Prestige and other Hugh Jackman movies. So anyway, he has hot claws. He has a weapon that's 3 blades that heat up. So that's something else that was missing from the house. So this is the stupid shit that we do, just so you know. And continue.
So what are we gonna ask old Spicy?
You're at the end of the line. You have one more question.
I would like
for
to get
Spicy.
more info about what best man's doing at night.
I got you. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Okay, hey Spicy.
Unless somebody else has a better idea.
I asked the question I wanted to ask.
My tank's dry. So what's old best man doing at night? Do you know?
I have no idea. That's his alone time. He doesn't let anyone. I don't know.
I don't
know.
I got you. How far? Where are we? Am I still in the cart talking to Spicy?
I assume you're driving it now because your driver is gone.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out the cart real quick, and I'm just gonna hug him goodbye. Like I'm going to miss you.
All right, you hug him around his shin. And
Yeah.
He gives you, he gives it on the head, like you're a good boy.
It's gonna be okay. And
I
then
know it is.
I
I
get back on the cart,
know
I
it all.
slowly
I
drive
know
away,
everything's gonna be
and I
okay.
stick my hand out. Nigel is very upset because this is the first time he's ever charmed someone, and it worked.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so he's grown attached to Spicer, and it's going to be real devastating to him the next time they see each other.
Cool. It really is. Okay, so yeah, you guys make it out of Best Bluff, and you're gonna head north.
Are we still doing that?
I don't know. Are you? You're out of town now. You have
Your
made it
dad never
past
came back.
the
Yeah, okay.
security.
We know. Let's go check it out, and then we'll go kill a werewolf.
I want to stay, but I need to be with you guys.
I'm not going to split the party, but I feel like everything that we need is in the keep.
Let's go north. We're going north.
What
Let's
if-
fucking
okay.
make a decision and go.
Okay,
We
let's
hit
go
these
north. We're going
forts.
north to the bandit camp, and then we'll
All
come
right,
back
so-
and keep up.
All right, so if you remember from my wonderfully drawn map that took me 6 days to draw, so you guys have to go east a little bit, and then you can head north because it's on like a peninsula, like a big
I
like
gotcha.
freaking.
Yeah.
So so you're heading north.
Mhm.
Og, I will let you know this because you are most familiar. Once
With,
you
I guess,
start
yeah,
heading
this
north,
area.
once you start heading north, if you go east a little bit after going north, you might go home. New Saloon is
Ooh.
right there. However,
Mm.
on the other hand, if you continue to just go north, it's going to make you more anxious, more nervous, more fearful.
Yeah, that's
Because you
Fort
know that
territory.
even though home is northeast,
Mhm.
home
Yes, it is north and west
north.
or north north.
Yeah, home is north and north. So just so you're aware of that.
I'll communicate this to the rest of the party as well.
Okay, cool. So so for all of you guys going north, Og's home at New Saloon that he's been sending money to
Mhm.
is
Mhm.
probably about a day and a half journeys northeast from where you guys are. It's like at the base of the mountains.
Okay.
If you are heading north and you don't find anything of worth and you just continue to go north, you're gonna go to Og's home. If you
Yeah.
continue
Is
to
that in the?
continue
Oh,
to go
I'm
north.
looking at the map right now. Is that in the mountains where that little like
No.
plateau-looking thing is, or off to the?
It's the plateau looking thing.
Okay.
So Og has his home that he lived with his mom, but then he has his home, which is
His
where
Place of origin.
yeah.
Yeah, let's not go to.
Og feels like if we, as much as Og would enjoy visiting, going back to visit New Saloon, Og feels like if we go that far, we've probably gone too far.
Yeah.
Well, so how much, you guys tell me, how much information do you have about this bandit camp?
I mean, very little.
None.
It's to
Yeah,
the north.
that was the other thing when you guys were just
nobody
like,
would
let's
tell
go
us
north.
anything.
Like, go north and we'll hit bandits.
I was gonna say you heard bandit camp in north. You said yes, of course.
And it's not like we're following a fresh trail from Danclaw and all them either. Like, there was nobody that came back from that group also, if I'm not mistaken.
No, there's not. But also, I will throw you this as a bone because no one's used it unless forced upon you.
I was just gonna say the rumor mill, where it is. Like retroactively, we heard
You're
it through
below
the-
me, which is why I'm pointing. I don't know where you are in
Yeah, you're below.
in Callista's.
I'm on the bottom.
All right.
Retroactively, we heard through the rumor mill where the bandit camp might actually be located.
Good. You want to roll for it?
Yeah.
Do it.
What am I? Just a D20?
Yeah, it's 20.
19.
Ooh. As you are.
Actually, being completely realistic, there's probably a big cluster of people outside the town right now waiting to get in. So
Yeah.
people from the area that would potentially know where bandits attacking the area could be located from. So we could probably ask the rumor mill of the
And
people
this is
milling
the
about.
beautiful thing about the rumor mill. You can use it almost whenever you want. I'm not going to let you do it like 16 times, but like if you're in a bar, if you're in an inn, if you're in a big town, if you're leaving town, like this is
There's
the
a decent
time to use it.
justification.
Yeah, and a 19 is great. So Steven, you guys start asking around about bandits and where is this be? And I said, has anyone lost any shit or going through? And you find one very like skeezy guy that's like almost like kind of Dave Chappelle, like, I know what them bandits are.
You looking for bandits?
You need some more of them bandits?
Yes, that would be the correct. We're looking for bandits to the north. Oh, there's supposed to be a camp. Could you point us in the correct direction?
I could, but it's gonna cost you.
How much?
What do you got?
What do you want?
Whatever you got.
I have some
Two gold
copper,
too?
and I could give you some delicious toad eggs. They've been really they're kind of old, so
Hang
they
on.
might have a little
2
bit of
copper and toad eggs.
Correct.
Okay, you roll persuasion, and I am gonna roll contest. What is this? Contested insight.
Hey, Nathan, can I help him with persuasion?
No.
I got disadvantage on it. I already had disadvantage on it. So I mean, if you want to,
What'd you get?
I got a 15 and a 14. So
Well, I've been rolling with like shit, so we'll see. Okay.
so 14.
Just out of curiosity, what drugs like are available in this fantasy setting?
Magical drugs.
Magical drugs. So
Aspro,
he's-
what kind of magical drugs are
he's-
available here?
He's on fantasy cocaine or crack.
Frack. It's called
Frack.
frack. He goes through, he's like, 2 coppers, all you got, huh? Well, I've been looking for some toad eggs. I think I'll take that from you. Because I've been rolling shit all night.
How does that work?
How does that work?
Nigel's just like his jaw that's like dropped.
He's more confused, you know? Just like,
Nigel's like, wait a minute. He's all
Nigel's
scarred up and shit, and he hasn't used magic to try to make people do what he wants. I'm
And Nigel's
confused.
just like, do I need to get some toad eggs?
So yeah, this guy basically tells you like an area north of where like people have kind of been encountered to get like shit stolen, like whether it be ambushes or like they're led down a wrong path or things like that, just like things that happen in this general area. So you have a more like centralized location
Cool.
of not necessarily where the camp is, but where you might encounter some of these bandits.
cool. How far away is that?
It's like half a day, like it's not super far, but you're gonna have to like go along the roads to an extent north. Like you'll go east enough, start heading north, and then like go inland a little bit.
Okay, cool. So we do that.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so as soon as we get into the area, Nigel is going to do a performance to see if he can lure in the bandits.
Oh god, so you like pick a crossroads where like there's more traffic and you just set up your
No.
stage?
No, I'm just going to kind of like, oh, look at all the money we have, and oh my God,
I knew
we
you were
just
gonna say that shit. I knew it. All this money that I just don't know what to spend on all over the place.
and I have no
Throw it in the
powers,
air.
and I'm completely defenseless.
Mhm.
Yeah, here. So let me roll for that.
Yeah, deception, please.
19.
Jesus.
I mean, do we want to actually like set a trap before we start doing this?
I'm hiding.
Oh,
I'm
he rolled
hiding.
this shit. No, he rolled. It's
I just,
the
like, I just feel like he's just
19 plus-
standing there on top of the cart
That was
doing
a
this while we're all
performance.
Nigel
standing
cannot
around
make
him.
decisions for the entire group. I'm
Is,
hiding.
is this a performance or a? Can I say it's a performance? Either way, give me the performance.
I'm on my own horse.
I mean, you
with my
rolled a
whip out,
19, so I'm sure
away
it's gonna be
from the
like
cart.
27 or some bullshit, regardless of whatever I do.
28.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's either 28 or 25.
Oh God, those 3 points are gonna make such a difference. Well, here, let me roll this and see if they know you're bullshitting. Please be a 20. All right.
It's all these rolls.
So you're
Rolls
just
you and me.
rolling along, driving this thing and throwing
So I'm
coins into
driving
the
the
air
car,
like willy
making
nilly.
all this noise about how much money I have. Steven's hiding off to the side. Is anybody else hiding?
I'm hanging on the bottom of the cart.
Hood
I think Og's just
on my
inside.
own horse, disguised
stealth.
as baggage.
Og will
Steven,
just be
roll stealth.
inside the cart.
Stealth? All right.
Where you at,
Oh, stealth.
Espero?
How big is this cart?
It's a pretty big cart. An
15.
orc can fit in it.
All right, I'll just hide inside of it then.
Tight. So yeah, I'm just like, I've got all this money. I just won the lotto. La 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 la. And that's what I'm doing.
That'll be a 19
For what?
stealth.
What are you on your horse? What are you doing? Are you like fucking
My
like this?
my
The
hood?
horse is on its side, like fucking.
no, No, my hood is up for my cloak, and then I'm disguised as baggage, disguised as like a cart as baggage, not as a person. That's it.
Again,
So wait a second. Hang
here's
on.
the rules, and then
Your
Calista
horse is just going
doing
alongside the cart, and you're just like
It's
right
tied to the
on it,
back.
just like you're fucking a piece of luggage.
Yeah,
All
baggage
right.
cart.
All
Dragon
right.
skin luggage. The man who just won the lotto just bought it. It's very
Mhm.
expensive.
Yeah, it's very. This was white dragon scale. It's very, very expensive. I'll be right back. You guys,
I feel very good about
you
this
guys set the stage and whisper instructions to each other while you're waiting for me to get back.
I feel like this is going to go poorly.
Doesn't it always?
In hindsight, I feel real good about the luring them out. We're getting to it real quick. We just have to leave like one alive.
I'm just hoping that that the guards don't go kill Cuddle while we're out of town.
I'll be fine. Worst case, he gets locked into the keep. We're going there anyways.
Also, just out of curiosity, is there any possibility that Dan Claw is masquerading as Best Man and
No,
working with the
I think I would have. I think
Nobody rolled insight.
because Dan Claw seems like the type who would, if he was going to try to pull a big con, would make
he's not
bad
really
mouthing himself part of
con
it.
Man, he's not a con man.
Okay, just wanted to check to make sure because that is
No,
very,
he's not a con man. That would
would be a very prestige-y kind of thing to possibly do.
Yeah.
So
Comes back to life as another person.
yeah, like fake his own death, or fake his disappearance. Suddenly, just show back up, be running around the town, as and
Wolf, lupine, something.
yeah, running.
I don't know.
Now he's got free. Now he's running the town and has free reign to just run around as his werewolf at night, hunting shit, eating dead kobolds.
I love hearing all this stuff. It makes me so happy. Okay. So, all right. So you're throwing up all this money and bullshit, and Callista is draped across a horse, pretending to be baggage, and Steven is hanging underneath the cart like he's goddamn like Jason Bourne. Og, what are you doing? Are you just walking behind the cart?
I think I'm just inside the cart.
Yeah,
Okay.
Aspero and Og are
Og's
just
not-
in
yeah.
the cart waiting to pounce out.
Okay.
I was just making conversation with Aspero, getting to know him.
Okay. I'm getting a new D20. This is bullshit. I'm getting a new D20.
Well, we
I
get
just
that
want-
roll. Whatever that roll was, we take that roll.
What roll? Okay, here it comes. All right, you got your shit. Here it comes.
It's not the dice.
No.
All right.
That's what I like about the actual legitimate random number generator of the digital dice.
I'm gonna roll all these real quick and see which one I need to use from now on. That one. Okay. So boom. Yeah, because those are the in jail dice now.
Yes.
So all right. So Nigel, are you staying along the roads? Or
Oh yeah, I'm 100% on the road, making as much
just on the roads.
I can
Okay.
about
Alright.
gold
Okay.
and how weak I am.
So
I'm
So
a weak
you,
little penguin man with
I'm
so
just a
much gold.
No magical powers.
I'm the
Definitely
best
didn't make a
mark
pact with
ever.
the warlock.
So yeah, so you Nigel, you're going along and you see throw a perception.
Okay. 19 plus 322. Roll hot dice.
So as you're rolling up, you just hear Mister, and you see like someone like trying to like jump up over like the tall grass. Like it looks like a child, and he's like, Mister, and they're like trying to jump over it. And he's like, Mister, we need help. My daddy's hurt, Mister, this way. And he gets close up to you, to the cart, and he like comes up to the horse that's there. And you, with your perception check, you can. I almost made you roll another investigation. Fuck it, that was a 24. it's clearly a halfling that is like dressed to look like a child. He's like, Mister, my dad is hurt.
Hey, Frodo, you
He's
need
in
to just
he's in
calm
the
down there. This is real weird. You're a halfling. Have some respect for yourself.
He stops for a second. He says, I'm sorry. And he just starts going the other way, like not jumping and leaping. He just starts like booking it as fast as he can.
I'm going to pull out. Dude, can I see where he's running towards?
Yeah, it's a wooded area. Like it's like a bit
Um,
of a forest from where he came out of, saying like, Mister, my daddy's hurt. And he came right up to you and you said, you're full of shit, be gone. And he ran away.
So you were trying to attract attention, and then you got attention, and then you immediately called them out for being full of shit and scared
None
them
of us
off.
say anything because we're all hiding.
That's what you get for leaving Nigel in charge. Shit. Callista's like draped down over this horse, so she can't see anything.
I'm just watching the show.
You
I just
can't see shit, girl. If this is like over, you're pretending to be luggage. You're like hooked up, like hugging your knees.
okay, I'm gonna
Just like
yell at him.
waiting.
Hey, bud, I do actually have gold. Why don't you come back over here? I'm gonna roll, I guess, persuasion.
Yep.
Just start throwing gold at him.
Yeah. So, what, Nathan? What does a 24 get me?
So he starts running away. Like, I actually have gold, maybe for you. And he just like kind of stops in his tracks and does that kind of like hopping on one leg thing and turns around and is like facing you now and looking at you. And he stands up straight and just starts like walking.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets over to the horse and says, "What you talking about, gold?"
Man, let's just cut the bullshit here. I know what con you're running.
Man, you don't know what con I'm running. Another con run like I've been running this. You don't even know.
You have stubble, man.
Yeah, and that gave me away. I realize that now. I need to be clean shaven at the day.
And maybe wear shoes, you idiot.
Look, I was going for the urchin look. Not all children have shoes.
Yeah, but all children don't have hairy feet.
Listen, let's go back to the
Shave your feet
gold that
too.
you were talking about because my
Yeah.
time is precious.
So obviously, you're a bandit. Is it just
I don't
you,
like
or
to put labels on things, man.
Okay. Is this a one-man job, or where's your
True.
compatriots at? And then I flash like
Listen.
2 gold at him.
2 gold?
Yeah, 2 gold.
He said, "Man, I'm not gonna tell 2 gold. I wipe my ass with 2 gold. You're talking about that? I'm not telling you anything. I might as well walk back over here and make sure you're not following me. I'll walk all day if it's 2 gold. I get 2 gold on Saturday."
Just ask if he knows anything about like the group that came out here looking for the
Is
bandits
Og like
about a month
knocking on
ago.
the door?
Yeah.
Is knocking?
Og's just knocking.
Hey,
Nigel, ask him about when your dad came out here looking for them.
Yeah, you heard that, right?
Og, roll stealth.
Can I fail intentionally?
Yes, if you want to. Yes.
I mean, I get disadvantage on stealth anyway, so let's see.
Burn 2 20s, please. Astro, you're in the back seeing Og slam you see Og slam on the door. Hey, Nigel. not quiet like regular Og voice.
All right, I'm gonna roll persuasion again.
Okay.
Okay, shit. What does a 21 get me?
Oh shit! Did you say shit?
What are you doing?
21.
What are you doing?
Okay,
You
so
offered
now
him
I
2
pull
gold.
out-
He said, "Go fuck
Okay,
yourself."
okay,
basically.
I understand. I was lowballing you. I pull out 10 gold and say, like, about how long ago was it, Nathan? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. Like a month ago, everybody
month and a half, something like that.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
about a month ago, an adventuring party headed out this way, and they disappeared. Would you know anything about that? And then either way, the gold's yours.
He holds his hand out.
Give it to him.
He takes it. He does the little like, And he
Yeah.
he puts his pocket. What you want to know?
Well, I had a good friend, Dan Claw, and they were out looking for the governor, the previous governor of Gold Cliff, and they headed out in this direction, and then they were never seen again. Do you happen to know anything?
So look, man, I don't want to be that guy, but I've only been on this troop for like 3 weeks, so I don't know anyone that's been here a month or before. I'll tell you what, there was one group that these guys were real excited about, that they got some real fancy stuff from in about that same time frame. But I don't know nothing about no governors or no
Yeah, I got
Dan
that. So
Claws.
what troop was it, and that got all excited about the fancy things?
Says, I don't know, man. My head is really kind of, I'm not remembering very well.
So I do sleight of
Is it
hand,
really-
and I just kind of put another 5 gold in his hand.
Okay, roll persuasion for the 5 gold.
All right. Okay, Nathan, will a 21 again get it done?
What was the question?
Like,
As he sells out this whole fucking group.
what troop was it, and where might I find them?
I don't know what troop it was. It's a group of a bunch of people. They were coming through looking for stuff. We did our whole thing. Well, they did their whole thing. I wasn't here for it. But they got a lot of things. Our boss was real excited about getting something in particular. He used it to
that right now.
Oh shit, man! Well, you're throwing away my way to make coin, man. You're throwing away my living. You're trying to tell me all this stuff that just I can't do that. I know these people so well. It's just I can't get those people away.
I totally understand. And then I hand him. I'm going to do a deception roll, Nathan. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm going to put using sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I need to roll that
So
right now.
you're gonna like show him how much it is and try to hand.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna use sleight of hand.
I will say, number one, if you're putting this into his hand and he's gonna see how much it is,
No.
disadvantage.
No, what I want to do is hand him a bag of ball bearings, put some gold on top of it, so it looks like I'm giving him a big giant bag of gold.
Okay.
Tell me what I need to roll to do that.
Oh, I mean that's it's gonna be the same fucking thing either whether it's disadvantage or sleight of hand. It's gonna be.
Did Nigel have a bag of ball bearings with gold on top of it prepared for this?
I had a bag
actually
of ball bearings.
Probably.
That's what
Rose usually have a bag of ball bearings. Let's say, look at them kitties. Sorry. Let's say, let's say deception then.
Oh, deception? Okay.
Yeah, let's do deception.
All right, so deception. Man, I only got a +6 on that.
Oh man, oh darn.
What does a 17 do?
His eyes go wide as he starts throwing fucking coins into this bag. How much you put in there?
I'm gonna put like maybe another 5 gold on top into that bag of ball bearings. So it looks like
yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
Like an oddly lumpy bag of gold.
Yeah, his eyes get wide when he sees you putting all that stuff in there. He's what was the question?
Where's his boss? And who's his boss? I want every bit of information I can get about his boss out of him.
He says, man, boss's hideout back that way. I don't know, he's been here for a while, but not a long while. Like bosses come and go, you know? And everyone seems to really like him.
That's cool. So I just need to know where his hideout is and what his name is. And then we'll let you go about your way.
Yeah, they're in the forest, man. They're down by the stream. Like you go like all the way down the stream and take a right, and then go a little ways and you find the rock and take a left, and you go a little ways and you find the big tree and turn around and go about 100 yards and take another left. And then if you go
towards the rock that looks like an eye, but it's not really like an eye, like it's like a weird fucking
Yeah,
cocked
and
up eye.
Nigel's just
And then
using
you
his cartography to like write this map down as we're going.
yeah, he gives you like all these weird fucking like instructions and directions and says, and then you'll find it like you'll see it when it has like the moss that's not moss
Gotcha.
over the waterfall is not a waterfall, you know what I'm saying?
Totally understand.
Like that's that's where we go. His name, oh man, I can't get you his name, man.
Steven.
Name. No, his name is not Steve.
Yes.
Yeah, figure out this dude's name. I'm tired of this.
So
Shit. And he turns around and he starts running.
And I'm gonna throw a net. How far away am I?
Not far, because he tried to run and didn't do well. Do an attack roll with your net. Easy peasy. I'm rolling shit. Thanks, my daughter. Thanks, Zoe.
No, I need 18 plus 4. So
he starts to run, and you just like kind of shot put the net, like you get it out, and you're like flapping it out as you're like spinning with it at the same time, and you just like fucking throw it, and it just like lands directly on top of his dome and just completely entangles him, and he goes, "Ah, man!" and he falls down.
I'm gonna go get my gold off of him.
What an asshole!
Gold and ball bearings.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab out my the fancy fang dagger, and I'm gonna crawl on top of him with my ugly ass burnt face, and I'm gonna hold it.
Hey man, we cool. Hey, no man, we cool.
I don't think we're cool. He wouldn't have called his.
No, hey, you ever heard of Fonzie? What's Fonzie like?
Hey, no,
What's Fonzie?
cool.
Yeah, you know he cool.
Why don't you tell this man
like
what he wants to know, or I'm gonna shove this through your jaw into your brain.
Just say, we don't gotta do it. We don't gotta
tell him what he wants to know.
I told him what he wanted to know, man.
But I just need a name. I got a map, and like I just need his name.
Oh, okay, man. Okay, but I say you what, man. Just leave me like 5 gold so I can go somewhere and like, get a place to stay. What?
Shut your mouth and just tell me I want a name now.
You guys. His name's Phineas Valjean, okay? Phineas Valjean. Just let me go. Let me out of here.
Phineas Valjean.
Just get me out of here. Let me out of this net, man. I told you all I know, man. Come on.
Okay, so then like, hey, are we gonna kill this halfling? What are we gonna do with this halfling, guys?
Nigel.
Oh, wait.
I would like it very much if you took this halfling's innards and laid them across the plain.
Okay, so Nimtok, again, being kind of creepy, he wants me to gut this little halfling and lay his innards everywhere.
Nah, man, no, I don't know who stem knock is, man. I don't want none of this. Just let me go, man. I don't need
Why would you do that?
I got kids, man. I got 5 kids. It's Jimmy, Jamie, Jerry, and Ferry, man. Come on, let me go, man. I got 5 kids.
Why does he want you to do that?
Yeah, why do you want me to mutilate this little halfling, Nimtok?
Isn't it Memnock?
Would make me very pleased.
What would I get out of this murder?
My continued favor.
Yeah, what do you mean by favors? Do you mean my powers? Like I'm gonna have to murder this little halfling to keep my powers? Uh-oh.
Is Nigel saying all this out loud?
Yes.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
Well, we've said that whenever he's spoken to, he's gonna share it.
I'm gonna ask,
so unless he says otherwise,
I'm gonna look right in his face while they're all doing that. I'm gonna look right in the halfling's face and be like, which way? Like, point which way the bandit camp is.
Say, man, I already told you, man. I already told you what way it was past the rock and the river and the moss and the waterfall. That's not a waterfall, man. I already
You
told
run,
you. He was riding all
drop
that.
your
gonna
weapons, and you
look-
I don't
run
got no
the
weapons, man. My
opposite
weapons.
way.
My weapons is my words, man. I didn't say nothing. I'm supposed to lead you in. Nothing's gonna happen.
You
man. I don't got
run
that.
the
As
opposite.
soon as I guess as
You know
soon
what?
as Steven
You know what?
hears him saying
I'll
run,
take that.
Nigel is going to pull up a bow and arrow and aim it at the halfling.
Where was he supposed to be leading us to be ambushed?
I want you to lead us there as if you had us
Oh, yeah.
ambushed, and we are going to ambush them. But you are not going to let us know or let them know.
Wait, am I killing? I kind of need to kill this guy. If we could make it to where it's a morally better, death, like that'd be.
I'm not letting you kill him, Nigel.
I'm
He's
right
giving us
here,
the
man. I hear
information.
you say you wanted to kill me, man. I don't like it, man. You saying this right in front of my face, man. I'm just letting me. I got 5 kids. I got Jerry, Jamie, Sperry, Mary, Carrie.
Yeah,
and
I've got a
Eric.
nice
I'm rolling.
I'm-
I'm rolling insight on that one. If he's telling the truth or not.
Please, please tell me it's a 20.
24.
Oh, fuck.
19.
He's 1000% lying.
Okay, I got him.
He may have kids. He may not have kids. He does not have that many kids.
I got him.
You got him?
Oh my God! Really?
I'm gonna roll dexterity to stop him.
I'm gonna
Oppose
cast
dexterity. Try to
web.
stop him.
Oppose
to
dexterity.
stop
No, no,
him.
no. You're on the fucking horse. You don't know which way is north. Stephen and
Costa
Nigel.
has become luggage.
I'm literally on top of him, so I can see him going back and forth.
Contested
with it.
dexterity. Go.
What are you gunning him with? You don't have any rapiers anymore. You blew them all up.
I have 1, and I'm using an arrow.
To gut him?
Yeah.
21.
Oh, I have a
Like
dagger.
shooting it at him, or like trying to like stab him with it?
No, I have a dagger.
As Aspro just waits quietly inside.
Oh,
the
Jesus
fucking-
Christ. I even used the digital dice. I got a 24 for dex.
Fuck.
Well, that you
I got
hear
29.
as the fucking arrow goes into him and just fucking pulls
Like-
away his innards and goes across the plane.
And Nigel's not happy while he's doing this. He's kind of crying as he's doing this. Like, not. I don't like this anymore. And then just like pulling.
I'm glad he stays inside the cart.
Can I see this? Can I see him go down?
Who go down? Dude, they're on the ground. He's been netted.
Nigel, what did
He's
you
like,
do?
they're like on the floor, dude.
Oh man, did Nigel ruin
I'm
Steven's
telling
net?
you, this page is what the guy
Nigel-
was gonna. He helped
Nigel-
us.
Is Steven's
Nigel,
net just
you-
full of like halfling innards now?
Cure
No,
wounds.
no,
Just
not
like
full
shaking
of.
it out.
Like,
What the fuck?
"Ugh."
My net is all bloody.
Nigel, you gained a little bit of favor with Memnock for doing this because he asked.
Can I cure wounds? This poor thing.
Yeah,
He's
as soon as
dead.
I cut.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is dead. Yeah.
Is he
Nigel
dead?
one-shotted it.
Spare the dying.
Fucking dead.
Well,
I'm not rolling shit. He is dead. He was incapacitated.
Yep.
Nigel said, I fucking throw the arrow into him and pull it open. He did what he was asked to do. He is dead.
I was really hoping y'all would stop me from doing that somehow.
I tried.
Yeah,
That
Steven
was,
tried.
I rolled.
I know.
I rolled a 19. I rolled a
Rolled too high,
19. I
bitch.
have a +2. That was it. Like,
Yeah, I rolled a 19. I had +5.
So
Yeah.
you guys, Aspro and Og, you guys are still in the.
Yeah,
fucking
we just been
cart,
hearing this.
and you just hear like all these like.
We hear Nigel crying and Steven swearing while he's like making wet noises, trying to get all the innards out of his net. Like,
What are you guys talking about inside the cart? You can only hear like muffled. shit.
I was telling Osbro, it's not usually this weird.
What's it normally like?
So
Yeah, what's it normally
Sorta
like?
like
That's a
this,
good
but-
question.
less weird.
Yeah, Nigel's just on the ground.
Normally,
Blood all over his.
Hang on. No, I
Yeah,
want Aspro Og interaction. Hang on.
I'm
like-
sorry. I'm just
like
thinking.
we normally there's more fighting and Nigel talking and weird guys and robes attacking us, or
It doesn't sound
there's
very,
not exactly a normal,
yeah.
but it's not normally this weird either. So August, sorry.
Murdered somebody.
Yeah, it sounds like he did.
He likes to talk to himself while he does that. That's
I
not,
mean,
I think we
he
all
used
know
to
that I'm
just
talking to
he
Maya.
used to just talk to his head a lot, but I think he's talking to his weird, dark god now. Og's not sure. He mean,
at all.
Og knows for a fact his hat does talk because Og poked his head inside to talk to it a few times. But Og has not heard it. Og has not heard this dark god himself. So
Okay.
And Astro, as you know from your faith and your religion, this guy could be dead.
Hmm.
He could be alive.
It's true.
You don't know. You're in the cart. He could
no,
be
yeah,
alive.
you don't really know until you check.
Yeah. The burden of
And have to collapse the
Exactly.
waveform into one reality or the other.
Okay, so this guy's dead now, and his innards are splayed across this field. What would you like to do? We can go a little further, or we can end it at that, which is quite a way to end a fucking
I like
session.
ending it just the idea like Steve, it's over Nigel just yelling at him, why did he do that? And then Nigel's just staring down, crying, blank faced. Just sitting.
That's
Cool.
a good freeze frame.
Yes.
We can end it there. Yeah, just the as he's fucking going. That's fine.
Did he did the guts fall out in like some sort of sigil or something?
I'll roll for it with my shitty rolls. Out of all the fucking rolls I do for the night, it's got to be the one that's going to be the least fucking important of anything. Yeah, that was a crit. That was a crit for intestinal sigils. Can we just say that phrase really quick? Like, hey, you should roll if this makes a fucking some sort of. It was a 20. It was a natural 20 for this bullshit.
Hey, Nigel now knows the sign of his god.
Okay. No. I got it. It's queued up. It's ready to go. It's in my head. It's ready to come out. So, Nigel, are you ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this? Okay. So as you're fucking carving into this thing, and it's guts just blah, and he's going, nah, man, nah. As it's just you're fucking carving through him. You oh, this is such a good way to end the session too. I was like, we need a good way to end the session. This is a good way. So you start carving through, and his little halfling gut starts coming out of the incision that you made, and they just start throwing across the floor, across the grasslands, across the plain, as your patron had instructed you to do. And as you're sitting there and you're wiping tears from your eyes, you're like, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want it. And you look down at the carnage that you yourself had intentionally and voluntarily made happen.
Yeah.
You look down and you see a pattern that looks very kind of familiar to you as you've seen it utilized in different ways. You see the intestines strung out as a 1, 2, 3, and come across on the other side a 1, 2, 3. As they cross themselves in front of each other. And give me an insight. The last roll we're going to do for the night. Let's do insight.
Okay.
Or investigation.
Nigel has
or
accidentally
history,
discovered scrying
or
ability.
even fucking nature. Medicine. No, insight or investigation or history.
Can we all
Fuck
roll?
those
Like
three.
if Nigel starts screaming, like, "Oh my God, it's making a pattern!"
Insight, investigation, history. Do it.
Can we all roll?
Insight.
Can I roll it since I'm
I got an
since
11.
I'm standing right
Nope.
there?
An 11?
Yeah.
That's it?
It doesn't have anything to do with talking. If it has something to do with talking, I'm like,
Oh, you don't have to do talking. Oh no. Oh God. Oh geez. Steven, what did you say?
Can I roll since I'm sitting right there?
Sure.
What am I rolling? History or insight?
History, insight, investigation.
I'm gonna roll insight.
do I have like, I haven't.
Fucking 13.
Better than Nigel. Hey, Steven, you did better than Nigel.
But not when I counted. First of all, somebody
I'm
getting
gonna,
murdered in front of me.
here's what I want to do. I'm gonna text this to Steven so he can say it. Because this is gonna hold a much higher okay, hang on.
Glad I took that drink just now.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna tell you what to say because this is what I was gonna say. Ready? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then the other side 1, 2, 3. It almost looks like they cross. Okay, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever I get it.
And you better say this in Steven's voice.
Oh, I plan on it.
Hey, Nigel. That kind of looks like those hot claws you were talking about.
It's
And scene because it's almost fucking 11 o'clock, so we'll end it there.
Christ.
So for those
I'm
of you,
so sorry I did this to y'all.
you did it. So before we stop, so the hot claws, as Stephen just said, were basically, well, Nigel, you explain what the hot claws were.
They're 2 gauntlets with 3, like kind of like a sigh at the end of it that are magically imbued with a fire spell that kind of like ignite themselves, and it allows them to just like cut stuff.
Aiming Wolverine talons.
I was trying to
Yes.
be fantasy with it.
Wolverine claws with heat powers. Let's just say that.
mhm.
And as Steven just saw, Nigel, don't those look like the hot claws you were talking about? This is Smells Like Crit. Thank you so much. Have a good night. We'll see you in the other bullshit that happens next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.